Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Happy Saturday. Thank you guys for being here. Very excited. I just got home. I literally just walked in. How are you guys? How are you guys doing? Flavio, my friend, how are you? Thank you for being here.
What's going on, bro? Thank you for having me.
How are you doing tonight?
It doesn't matter how you're doing.
Well, that sums it up. I'm doing great, though. Thanks for asking.
He's like, that summed it up. Oh my God. Let's see. So, guys, we have a bunch of stuff to talk about, a bunch of stuff to recap. So we're gonna also Mike should be here at any moment, so we're waiting on him. But how have you been? I haven't seen you. You've been very, very busy. What's going on?
Yeah, man. You know how it is. Summertime is a very active season for me. So I've been very busy with the fiance. We've been doing a lot of things, going here and there, cookouts, getting in the pool, all that stuff.
Living your human life.
Yeah. I mean, I love that. I love that balance. You know what I mean? We all stay in tune. We all talk, about all these announcements and stuff. And
I wish
on the stream, but
I wish somebody, I wish I knew somebody who would give me the idea to come up with the topic of how to balance, personal life and collecting life. You know what I mean? I wish I knew somebody who would give me that. Shout out to Lucho in the house. Lucho. Babo, thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. It's also our 100th episode. Oh, yeah. According to Rob Garcia, shout out to Rob, it's because I stream every 15 minutes. So here we are. Here we are every 15 minutes. Shout out to Rob.
No, they go fast, man.
No, they do. They really do. They really do. Especially when you're having fun.
Oh yeah.
They fly. That's Harold in the house. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here. So, guys, a lot of stuff. Sideshow Con was depressing. I expected way more than that. There hasn't been anything, at least for me, that was mind-blowing. Another complaint. I don't know, Flavio, if you got it, but missed out on the Spider-Man 2.0.
Oh.
So I'm going to explain why it was that I missed it. So we were supposed to RSVP, correct?
Yes.
Right. So you're supposed to RSVP.
Which I did. I did.
Great. We all did, to get the notification that the item is for pre-order. That's what happened with Miles. I was able to get Miles, no problem. I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. I was like, I hope they do this all the time. For whatever reason, I don't know what happened with Spider-Man, but all I know is somebody posted in one of the groups, oh, it was smooth, I got this, very smooth, whatever he said, pretty much saying that he got it with no problem. So I was like, oh wow. I was like, he probably got his email. I'm checking my email like an idiot and no email. So I'm like, so I didn't get my turn yet. Listen to this. This is why I missed out. So I'm like, I didn't get mine yet. I'm like, what's going on? So I'm refreshing my mailbox, my inbox, and I'm like, nothing. Then I go somewhere else. I forgot where. Somebody else posted that they got it. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, what's going on? And I keep refreshing because again, I'm waiting for the notification email. I got it for Miles. Why wouldn't I get it for Spider-Man? So, I think 10 minutes go by after the second picture that I saw, the second post that I saw. And I'm like, wait a minute, let me check. And I forget who. Oh, then you messaged me, Flavio. You said the figure's up, and he sends a screenshot of him already with the thing in his cart. So I start trying to getting to put it in my cart, and it, no problem, goes to cart. And then as soon as I go to hit, at the cart, the page starts freezing. And I was like, are you kidding me? So at this moment, I'm still not bugging out because I'm like, I haven't gotten my email yet, so it may not be my turn. So I wasn't bugging out, even though the page is, freezing and stuff. So I was like, all right, whatever. Then I just kept trying and trying and trying. And then I start seeing more people, posting as I'm refreshing my stuff. And I was like, wait a minute. By the time I went to like finally, load it up into the cart, waitlisted. I was so upset. I was like, what the hell was that? And then I messaged Bobo, and Bobo was like, what the hell just it's like, what the hell just happened? He didn't even know what was going on. So it was insane. Tell us your situation.
It was a weird way that I found out that the figure was up personally, but I mean, I guess, when I told you about it and what I did.
It was already too late. Yeah, it was already too
late.
No,
what I did, you were like, you idiot. Why would you do?
Tell him what you did.
So,
tell him what you did.
I already wasn't invested.
No, I get it.
On that,
so, guys, let me explain to you what he did.
No. I got you. So, pretty much, I got a message, like a notification on my phone, like on my back screen, about the Sideshow social app, like because I downloaded it and whatnot when they were advertising it out there, just because people were like, hey, you should download this if you want to hear about news or whatever, yada yada yada. And it had like the web emojis, and it said swing in now, it's up or something like that. I didn't
get none of that.
Something of that sort. And I clicked it, and it showed the picture of Peter, and it said pre-order now in a blue thing, and it was a hyperlink, and it took you straight to Sideshow.
Wait, you said what message was this? An email? No, a text? Was it?
No, it was like an in-app notification.
Oh, okay.
From the Sideshow.
Gotcha. Yeah, that
so
app, yeah.
I ended up going in there, and I was like, okay, like let me see if this like is legit. Even though I wasn't going to pre-order the figure just because I don't know, like I love Spider-Man. That's like pretty much my like favorite like character, or one of my favorite characters, but I just didn't feel the need to,
You have the original one, right?
I have the classic, and I have the upgraded suit.
No, I'm talking about the Miles.
Oh, from the movie? Yeah.
No, not from the movie, from the video game. The Miles.
No, I have no VGM Miles.
Okay.
Or
I thought you did.
But yeah, I was just like, nah, I'm gonna just see what happens. And then I clicked on it, and it said that, oh, you have to wait. It was like counting down, and it was like, oh, there was like 200 something people in there.
Bar, yeah.
And it got down to a minute, 2 minutes, and I was like a minute, and then I was like, oh, it's not gonna be there by the time I get on, because I was on there for at least like 3 or 4 minutes just waiting. And when I got in, it was there, green button, it said pre-order, like buy, and I clicked it. I went through the steps, I carded it, and then I even went to the lengths of putting the payment plan. Yeah. And then I was like, okay, so that I was like, you know what I mean? Because I was doing this for preventative measures for my friends. I was trying to let them know, like, dude, it was legit. So I even carded it to the point where it was like telling me like how much the total was, you know what I mean? Like right at the last one. And then that's when I got out of it. I messaged you, and I was like, yo, guys,
what he's telling you is that he had the chance to order it, but because he didn't want it, he said, screw everybody else. I'm going to be selfish and not get it for anybody, even if I don't want it. That's exactly what happened.
That's not what I said, but yeah, technically, I was like literally in there. I was literally in there. I could have carded it.
Is that the screenshot?
Yeah, I screenshotted it.
I didn't even get that far, guys. I
was in there. I just was like, fuck it.
I didn't even get that. I didn't even get that far at all. I went to add to cart, and it just kept freezing. I kept refreshing, freezing, and then it was waitlisted. I was like, are you kidding me?
Go ahead. I think it's gonna be a great figure. I just didn't want to I felt like I was being cornered into like a like hype, and
to
I
get
just
reinforced.
I didn't
And
know.
that's exactly what happened. It's not an artificial hype. The hype was real because of the limited numbers,
Right.
So exactly like I said, I may not be interested in the figure that much, but if I'm able to go for it and have a chance at it, absolutely I'm going to take the chance.
Right.
But if I don't get it, I don't get it. That one specifically, and it's funny. What I was going to say to you guys was I ended up getting it. And huge shout out to Pop Collectibles because they got me a figure after they were sold out.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so I was so happy. I asked him his name. He's like, I said, "Hey, what's your name?" I said, "I never knew." He goes, "Bond, James Bond." So I guess he don't want to give his name. But shout out to Pop Collectibles. They came in clutch for me. Like I said, I didn't even have a chance. I didn't have a chance on Sideshow, and I messaged him. I said, "Do you have any more?" He said, "It's completely sold out." And then I think he messaged me after. He says, "I found some more. Go to the site and order before they're taken." I order it immediately. And I ended up doing a payment plan through PayPal, actually.
That's cool.
So yeah, so it's the craziest thing. So what happened was PayPal pays them immediately, but then I have to pay PayPal like monthly, like
Right.
whatever the amounts are. So again, huge thanks to Pop Collectibles. Huge shout out to them for helping me out. It's not the first time. I always get rare pieces from them, and they're always there. So I've said, I've never said a bad thing about Pop Collectibles or Day One Collectibles. They've always been great with me. I've ordered from them, few times. Again, not tons of times because you guys know I order from Sideshow, but every time I've had to order from them, I've never had an issue.
I've never ordered from them, but I'd like to.
I'm gonna start if Sideshow keeps playing the games. I'm gonna order more from Pop Collectibles because again, with me, I've never had an issue. They respond. Let me tell you guys something. It doesn't matter what time it is. They're always whoever it is. There's always somebody responding, which is incredible. Yeah, it's awesome. Their customer service, incredible. Again, I wish I knew the guy's name or whoever I'm talking to. He didn't want to give it, but it's Pop Collectibles anyway.
It's Bond.
No, again, no, I'm telling you, they're great. They're great. That's what they do well. And it's funny because like I understand why Toys Wonderland like became so much bigger all of a sudden. You know what I mean? Like it's common sense. But Pop Collectibles does the right thing by me 1,000% every single time. Chris, how are you, my friend? Thank you for being here. Welcome. We got Chris in the house. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here. Action in the box. How are you, my friend? Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, guys. So today, like I said, 100th episode of the Hot Toys Veteran. Wouldn't have happened without you guys. So this is for you. And this is also for you. Where are you?
Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, you.
No, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, seriously, you.
No, seriously, thank you, bro.
No, for real, you.
No, thank you.
No, for real, you. It's like, no, for real, you. So, yes, thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. Roberto Castro in the house. Dímelo, Fabio. Se encendió YouTube with the Hot Toys Veteran. Estamos activos. ¿Cómo está?
Fuego.
Fuego, estamos activos. Sábado en la noche con el Hot Toys Veteran aquí, jodiendo. Imagine.
That'd be crazy.
Tali, how are you, my friend? Thank you for being here.
Like a Spanish, show.
Quicksilver in the house. How are you? Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Welcome. So, guys, we're gonna start with the show. So, Flavio, obviously, I had the stream when this was announced. You heard how I felt. I'm still gonna repeat it for those who may not have watched the stream, but I'm gonna start with you. You saw this. Which one? First of all, which one did you see first? Did you see this one first, or did you see the one with the red pants first that was on the Comic-Con website?
Yeah, the Comic-Con one. I saw the bad hair dude.
Right. So what did you think? What did you think of that picture as soon as you saw that before seeing this?
I was like, like, no, don't tell me that. But I don't know. I don't have, this style Anakin, and a lot of collectors are in need of this, so it's just a really weird situation that transpired the way that they went about this figure, like what made them do the rooted hair versus sculpting. It's not new to them, but it's just not a common technique for Hot Toys, and lately it hasn't been. Besides that 100-year Wonder Woman that was one of those special pieces as well. But when I saw it on display, I didn't think it looked good. Like I didn't
Talking
think
about
that.
you're talking about that red one, right? With that red pants and the one that picture, right?
Right.
Let me see
The
if I can.
styling of the hair just wasn't right, and I'm starting to think that that picture maybe, or that footage wasn't supposed to go out, and maybe they just didn't get
Right.
the figure ready or something before it was out on display or something, and somebody just got footage and then it just got out, because we seen this after that. But these promo pictures look amazing. Like, yeah, this picture, it just doesn't, it's not photogenic.
Right. Test Jess in the house. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here tonight with us. I appreciate it. Fab is giving away 100 toys. Can you imagine?
Imagine.
You know what's funny? I was gonna do like one of those like small giveaways like I did for when I saw the Transformers movie. So I gave away the RC.
Mhm.
So I was gonna do another little one like that, but then the Thor made me feel bad, and he said, "Oh, you went from being bootleg to being bootleg," so I didn't like it. We got Tully in the house. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here. As soon as I saw the bootleg pic from the booth, I knew I was better than I knew it would be. Oh, absolutely. As far as the pants color go of them, the color pants figured. Yes,
I think
that's
it's just the lighting as well too in
yeah,
there
that's true too.
that's on display. But overall, I just don't think that specific figure was ready to be taken
Yeah,
the picture. And
I don't think it was supposed to be seen by anybody yet.
at that point, I
At
don't
that
think
point,
so.
correct? Because
Um,
this image looks nothing like the promo pictures.
right,
Because the promo pictures compared to this hairdo is like night and day. You know what I mean? Like it looks so much better. I mean, again, it's not 100%, but it looks way better than this. This looks like a
right,
mop. You know?
right. But the promo pics, they look fantastic. I mean, if you ask me, but obviously that is, with the help of, you know, graphic design on there, and, a little bit of finagling with the image, and, actually taking care of, that rooted hair for that image. So it's two different things, but at the end of the day, I'm happy.
You're happy that it's coming rooted.
I'm happy that we're getting that style Anakin from
Right.
Revenge of the Sith. I mean, obviously, I think everybody really wants another dark side Anakin, and I think that will come eventually.
Oh, absolutely. 100%. You think they're gonna just do one rooted and not dark side? Oh
No,
my god.
I mean, either way, if it doesn't come rooted, I think it's coming regardless, sculpted or
But
rooted.
no, it's coming rooted. If Hot Toys is making this, if they're making a light side Anakin rooted, there is absolutely no reason why they would make a reissue dark side Anakin sculpted. Absolutely doesn't make any sense. So that's why I'm telling you guys, expect this and expect a dark side as well. I think we're gonna start getting a lot of reissues, but they're gonna be rooted. I'm gonna get into what I said, when this was announced in a little bit, but let me read some comments quickly. Bobby says after we saw the picture on day one, they pulled that figure and we never saw. Yeah, no, I don't think it was supposed to be seen. I don't think they wanted to. And not only that, it's not the most flattering picture. It's not the most flattering angle. We know that angles in pictures make the figures look different sometimes. So they were not happy about this whatsoever. They were like, no, and which is why the next day they tried to make it better by giving us this, but it was like, again, this looks way better than this, but it's not doing it for me. Again, it's a difficult type of hair to pull off.
Right. And that's the one thing that, really does confuse me, because I think they would have knocked it out of the park with a sculpted version. You know what I mean?
Right, but I think this is going to be a new, like they said, a whole new series for them, right? So we know for how long people have been asking for a reissue of Light Side or Dark Side Anakin. Forever. Right. It feels like forever now, right? So again, what I think they're going to be doing is we're going to be getting reissues of figures, like big deal figures, rooted. Now, you may be asking why, and this is exactly what I said when this was announced. So I'm going to repeat for you guys who didn't watch. So what I think is going to happen is, Hot Toys is known for likeness and not for rooting. They've never rooted a male, and if they have, I don't own it, right? So this is, to me, the very first male rooting job that they're doing. Well, you could say, why are they doing this? Why all of a sudden? All of a sudden, my thing is
they've been planning this.
Well, correct, but my thing is they saw that there's a huge potential for them to make a lot of money by, number one, increasing prices by rooting figures, right? So again, we know that they're not known for rooting whatsoever, not even a little bit. We know that some of the women that they root are way better than others. Obviously, older rooted figures are garbage compared to what some of them look like now. People compare those rooted figures, females, to Barbie dolls, like that weird cheap hair. So what I think is happening is Hot Toys is going to get into rooting, because even if they root any figure, it'll be more expensive than what we're paying for now for like a sculpted figure, but they're still going to be cheaper than in art, because they have more factories and they can produce more volume. So by you making more volume, what are you doing? You're killing them, because they can't produce that volume as fast as Hot Toys can. The moment they start pumping out figures that much faster than in art, rooted, we know that Hot Toys has been king forever, will always be king. They are trying to not compete with in art by any means. They're going for it all. And that's the angle that a lot of people aren't seeing. People guaranteed, oh, look, in art, Hot Toys is clapping back at in art for rooting. They're not, it's not about, oh, we can do this too. It has nothing to do with that. Hot Toys has nothing to prove to in art. Hot Toys has been around for ever compared to in art. So for Hot Toys, for people to think that Hot Toys all of a sudden going to go, oh, hey, by the way, like I'm going to start competing, with this company that just came out of the woodwork. Never. What they're doing, they're going for it all. They're going to take all the business, or at least they're going to try. Obviously you can't force people to buy stuff, but when they start making these products look really good, when they start, again, we don't know who the artist is who's going to be doing this. We don't know who's going to be rooting anything. But the moment that they master, or that whoever is rooting these things masters it, and Hot Toys starts mass producing mastered rooted head sculpts, because remember,
that's the point. Yeah, it's not necessarily about doing it. It's the point of like when they master it.
Exactly. That's where they're going. They're not going to half-ass you root it to charge you more and be like, oh, this is trash. Absolutely not.
No, this is a no-fail plan here.
So what's going to happen is this. You're going to start seeing more and more rooted figures, more and more and more and more. And it's going to start getting, just like the head sculpts, it's going to start getting to a point where it's going to be like, wow, this looks amazing. This looks amazing. And again, remember that now you have the perfect likeness, or close to perfect likeness of the figure, plus the rooted hair, which again, I've told you guys this a billion times. To me, it doesn't make it better. It just brings it more it makes it more realistic, right?
Right.
You got the actor's real face, and then you got real hair.
Like the depth of it, right? Like
Correct. So
the way it's
that's where this is headed. This is not about let's compete. They make more volume as it is. They start making these figures look really nice. And for those who are addicted to rooting all of a sudden, because again, rooting was never a thing until the Joker came out, and all of a sudden everybody was balls deep in rooting. You know what I mean? I've been around for for a long time, and rooting is a thing for customs. You know what I mean? Mostly for customs. It's never been a mainstream thing. It's been around forever, but it was not something that a company, again, a mainstream company like Hot Toys was doing. They were doing females, of course, some females, not all of them either. So they're going for it all. The moment, what I was saying, the fact that they know that Inart used the name Viper, he'll be overseeing the project, doesn't mean that Viper made these head sculpts. But I could guarantee you he probably showed one of the people who were going to be rooting or working on it, showed them how to do it properly, and that's probably how it got done. And that's how they were able to put his name on the project, because you can't just say, oh, Viper's going to be doing it when he's not involved, because he hears that if they use my name in something that I didn't agree to, and you're making money off of my name, that's a problem. That's a huge problem. So I could guarantee you he got paid. I could guarantee you he knew what was going on. It was all it was a smart move to throw his name in the mix, because everybody knows, not everybody, people who have been around for a while, and people who, I'm not into customs, but I've heard the name Viper. I never purchased anything of his. I would never spend, because apparently his head sculpts are very expensive. Apparently they look great. I don't remember seeing any, but his name I've heard around in the community.
Mine looks good.
Not recently. It's been around for a while. So, but I've never seen any of his work because I'm not into customs like that. But rooting has been around forever. And so just wait until they master hair. And it goes to show you how ballsy Hot Toys is. Look at how difficult this hair is. Look at how difficult it looks. And that is the first male figure they chose to root.
Yeah.
Like they're showing you we're not here to play games. Like they're coming for it all, and just you wait. It's gonna get crazy. Next thing, how are you, my friend? What's up, Fab? Ecto, guys. So apparently, the Ecto One Afterlife is gonna be shipping soon. Very exciting. Get your $1,000
ready.
Yeah, because it's pricey. I'm still waiting for mine from Comic Concepts. Waiting for my email. I can't wait. That thing's gonna be incredible. Tool in the house, hit that like button, guys. Please don't forget, if you don't mind, hit that like button, please. I appreciate it. It's only 19 of you guys in here, as always. Thank you, my friends. I appreciate all of you for being here all the time. You know who you are. We got the Thor in the house. How are you, my friend? Goodness, I'm thinking the PC's Anakin. This guy, unbelievable. Welcome, my friend. We got everyone needs to hit that like button and join the raffle. Yes, please, guys. Thank you, my friend. Guys, raffle, 11 spots left. Please join so we could run it and have you guys win something nice. I don't remember what event it was that Crosshair was shown, but then taken away right away. Oh, wow. I don't remember that. Maybe I wonder what con would have had Crosshair and not and taken him away. We get a rooted dark side Anakin. I'm giving him against the Sith.
Yeah, that's crazy. You imagine?
He's against the Sith.
That's crazy.
Oh my god, that's insane. I'm all over this. I have the light side Anakin. I'm pretty happy with their first attempt. Yeah, no, it's. I'm telling you guys,
Hot Toys look great.
Hot Toys is not going to put this out and be like, "Oh, this is trash." Oh, it's okay. We're just practicing. It's not. They have way too much pride in their product to give us crap, especially something like this.
I feel like the way that you've been explaining it and the way that it's been sounding, just like looking at everything, the way that collecting has been going the past couple months to like a year since I've been, doing it, it does kind of make sense. It makes you wonder, has like, because their catalog is huge, right? So they've been doing it for years.
Mhm.
You got to wonder what if we're like, all right, we've mastered bodies, we've mastered tailoring, we've mastered this and that. What's one thing that people have always talked about? Our rooting hair. Let's do that now. Now that we've been on
Well,
top for a while.
they're
You know what I
evolving.
mean?
They're evolving as a company.
So they're like, and now that you say, this Anakin, what if they're like, let's start all the way at the front again and just do it all again. Go back to the drawing board on every figure and fix them from top.
No.
That could be crazy. That would be crazy though.
That would be insane, but I don't think
Think
so.
about it.
No, that would be
Over time. I'm saying over time.
That's a possibility. No,
over
it's a
time.
possibility.
Not
it's a possibility, but not all of the figures because there are way too many. Like for example, I'm gonna give you an example.
I'm talking about like the IPs that make them big money. Like,
right. No,
like
of course, those are absolutely. But what I was thinking was, like, for example, if they do like that last Endgame Loki that came out, if they were to do some rooting job for his hair, like you know what I mean? Like, how would that look?
Fit on the helmet too?
Correct,
like that would
correct. But how would that look though? You know what I mean? It'll be real flat. It'll be real, so they have to pick and choose what figures are gonna look nice rooted. They can't just start throwing everything at us rooted. It wouldn't work, because some figures won't look good rooted. You know what I mean? Some figures have short hair that you can't really root properly, and it's not gonna look good. So I don't think they're gonna be doing that for every figure. But I think whatever's gonna make their figures look good rooted, which is again why they pick something so difficult.
That's true.
I don't. Again, they're not playing around, guys. They're not playing around at all. They're coming.
They coming.
No, they're coming. I'm telling you guys. You'll say, Axel in the house. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here tonight. You made it. Frank in the house. How are you, my friend?
The only thing that I'd say that, I mean, is already a speculation, is just hopefully it's not a limited situation I guess for me, just because I would hope to be able to get this,
I'm
one
tell
day.
you why. I'm going to tell you why it wouldn't be. Go ahead, finish, but I'm going to tell you why.
You're saying that, you don't think it will be. I don't see why it should be, because it's such a popular character that why wouldn't you up the count on it to where you can mass produce this? You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, it's gonna be good for them on that end, because they're gonna do a dark side. So they already know that all the people that got this are gonna get the second one too. And even if they didn't get this one, they're gonna get the other one. But I don't know. Like, something tells me it's like they don't do rooted. They did it on the Wonder Woman. That's 100-year situation, but I don't know.
I'm telling
it's
you,
making me nervous.
This is what I'm going to assume is going to happen. You're going to have I'm going to because they made it seem like it's going to be like a specific series of only rooted.
Right.
So I don't think we're going to get multiple SKUs per figure. I think you're going to get, this is going to be like your DX, ×2 type of situation. You know what I mean? It's going to be either even a higher tier than the DX, right? So what I think is going to happen is, I don't think that they're going to limit these. You want to know why? Because they want everybody to own this and experience the rooting.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
right.
They should do that.
No, they have to do that.
They have to. Yeah, they have
to. They can't limit you, because who's going to be hurt by limiting these pieces? They are. Because the moment you give everybody a chance to own a rooted, again, it's not only about the rooting, it's the character that they chose.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's like literally, it's like in our Joker situation, everybody wants that,
correct,
that character. So
correct. That's
there's
what I'm
no
saying.
way.
I would be 1 billion% shocked if they limit these, because it wouldn't.
If they do, they're on a whole different situation right now. They're
Well,
trying to
correct.
get every
Correct.
single chunk of change.
Correct.
They're
Then
trying to get us from every angle then.
Correct. Then that's a different world. That'll change the whole situation completely.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, if they're doing something like this, my thing is, me as the owner of the company, I wouldn't want to limit something like this because I would want, especially again, my very first male rooted figure being this huge, character that everybody's been dying for a reissue of. So I would allow everybody who wants one to pre-order to get their copy. Boom. Why? Because I want you to see and experience what the future of Hot Toys is going to look like.
Right.
And the moment you have that in your hand, you're going to say, Inart who?
Right.
And that's what they're going for, because you're going to be paying more than we're paying right now, but you're going to be paying less than you're paying for Inart stuff.
Yeah, I think, and the price point, I don't think they're gonna ever change from what they're already doing. Like, I don't think they're gonna go out of there.
They're not gonna go that much higher, anywhere near close Inart, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because they can keep their costs down, because the amount of volume, the amount of factories.
Right. Well,
Inart
not even that.
I think.
Not even that. I just think if they do that, they would just have to rebrand their whole business in a way. Like, they would have to promote themselves as a more premium company and up everything. You know what I mean? And I don't think that's on their scopal level right now. Like, they are premium in their product, not in the stuff that doesn't matter. So I don't think they're going to take that route, but it's weird how they're wording these announcements.
That's why it's tricky. Exactly. That's why it's tricky, because we don't know where it's going because of the way they worded it. Another thing,
I really wish, with that being said, I wish they would do more press. I wish they would be more informative. But they can't do that at the same way, because that takes away from the elusiveness.
Well, that's the thing. If you look at what Inart does, which in my opinion is a very, very smart move on their part, to have, the guy John go on everybody's stream promoting their product. The problem is that I don't think they hired the right person to do that. You know what I mean? Because every time he's anywhere, people ask him questions, and again, this was when I was streaming I've streamed with the guy. I've asked him questions, and not that he didn't answer my questions, because he answered the questions that I had. I remember from the stream, I had no problem with the guy, but apparently on other streams, he was never really fully prepared. Not that he didn't know what he was talking about or anything like that, but he was never prepared. I guess he didn't expect what kind of questions he was going to get, and blah blah blah. And obviously, it's a secret project, whatever they're doing, so they can't really be telling everybody everything anyway. Hot Toys needs to do that with somebody that's very well informed within the company to come out and give us proper information. But what do they do instead? They give us a little reels, a little videos. That's how we communicate with Hot Toys, which
right.
It is what it is. I don't mind it. That's all we're used to.
Right.
Another thing, remember, I don't know if you guys would remember, but years ago, the first Iron Man figures that were plastic were what? All plastic. Hot Toys evolved to die cast. So now they're evolving from sculpted to rooted. That's what I tell you guys all the time. You expect companies to evolve over time. It's just the natural process of growing a business. You have to do different things within your realm of whatever it is that you're doing. You have to try to catch more, and that's why they're going to capitalize on this big time, because they know they can.
Right.
They know they could give us figures for way less than what they're going to be giving us for. Again, they don't have to give us a ton of accessories for these figures, because the whole highlight of the figure is going to be the rooting. You're going to get an updated head sculpt with every single figure they make, guaranteed, unless they decide to, for whatever reason, you just cheapen out and give you some, some reused, retouched up, head sculpt. So that, we'll get there. We'll talk about that when we get there. But what I think is going to happen is the product is going to be, you're obviously going to get accessories, but I don't think it's going to be that type of figure that you're gonna have to get a bunch of things for to make it valuable. I think the rooting is what's going to be the figure, because it's what people are going to be looking to buy. Yes,
Right.
they're looking at Anakin, of course, but Anakin rooted, because I could guarantee you, if somebody was unhappy with this, what are they going to do? Oh, I'll just go backwards and get the sculpted. It's not going to happen. I could guarantee you nobody's going to go backwards now when they see this up for sale.
Yeah,
So it's
no,
gonna
I
get
think
crazy.
this is gonna be the new standard.
Michael, how are you? Welcome.
Mike,
What's up?
what do you think?
Uh,
What do you think about Annie?
Who's this from?
This is episode 3, Hot Toys.
And it's rooted hair. That's it.
That's it so far.
That's what
it
we
looks like a
know.
it looks like a new head sculpt. Obviously,
Probably
it
gonna
has
be a
to.
LED lightsaber too, no battery, like plug
Right.
in.
So things like little things like that. Again, it's
I think, and Fab, like you've been saying, I think we're on the cusp too of genuine leather being a standard somewhere
It's
here
gonna-
within the
it-
next couple months.
absolutely.
Somewhere, I feel like it's looming there.
Absolutely. No. So again, you're not going to get a ton of accessories with these things, because what you're going to do is they're going to maximize everything. So they're going to give you leather. They're going to give you the rooting. They're going to give you rolling eyes, and you're going to have, your hands. You're going to have your lightsaber. You're going to have, a couple things maybe here and there, but the figure, it's going to be all about the rooting. It's not going to give you any more, fluff for the figure when the main event is the actual rooting of the figure.
That's true. Right.
So that's where I think that's headed, and it's going to get crazy.
The
Michael, what do you
meat
think
and
of that?
potatoes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, same thing. I mean, I'm not blown away by rooted hair. So
Right.
I mean, and I think I have him, right. I have a dark side Anakin. I'm thrilled with it. I love it. I got the dark side Anakin with the eyes. That's
You don't have, but this is light side. You have the light side too, or no?
yeah. I have.
You have both.
I have both.
Oh yeah, so the only thing that you're going to be picking from here is, again, updated head sculpt and rooted hair. But I guarantee you it's going to be very similar, accessories to what the original ones came with. Thule says one only thing they're coming for is your wallet. Yeah, no, seriously, for real. What are you
And
going
you
to say, Mike?
said,
I mean, how many Anakins can we have though, right? I mean, I don't know.
Well, so far, how many we have? 1, 2.
I have I have one on a staff. I have
the Clone Wars
one.
one.
Oh, the Clone War. Oh, okay. No, I'm talking about like episode 3
You have the episode 2 one too. That's
coming out soon. Yeah.
coming out soon.
Yep.
Yeah,
Which
you got that
I
one coming
cannot
out. So it's like,
wait
yeah, too soon.
for.
You know what I mean? Like, chill.
Well, I think to be fair though, I think people are more excited about the episode 3 Anakin than the episode 2 Anakin.
I'm still happy for 2, but
Oh, no. I'm going to tell you why people are happy for 2. People are happy for 2 because of the fact that there's a chance that we're going to get that young Obi-Wan. That's why people are excited to get that pair.
oh
Yep. Absolutely.
yo, that'd be crazy.
No, it's coming. It's not if it's when.
Yo, I'm telling you, if it's limited, I'm booking a flight to Hong Kong.
Yeah, okay. Mr. Mom, how are you? Thank you for being here. Hello, fellow collectors. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Don't go too far. I need some tips. The collector in the house. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here. I'm very concerned that Anakin can still be limited wonder. Yeah, no, it absolutely could be. Again, we're just, I'm just talking about what I think could happen. But anything could happen because nobody knows. We won't find out until we find out. You know what I mean? So I just, if Hot Toys was my company, that's what I would do. I would not limit anything.
Right.
Everybody get it. Everybody's been wanting it. That figure is going to make them tons of money because, again, the type of figure that they chose, and it would be a huge mistake on their part to limit this figure.
I don't think it would not sit. It wouldn't sit on Sideshow.
Correct. It would not sit. That's my point. If they limit this to 500, if they limit it to 1,000, absolutely not going to sit. But they know that if they make more because of who he is, it's not going to sit either.
No, it's gonna sell. It's gonna sell. Just keep
Well,
selling.
Just like last time, right? They're not going to limit this one. They're going to limit the Dark Side Eyes one.
Oh, yeah,
correct.
that's a
So that's a
possibility.
possibility too. Exactly.
Damn, yo,
Yeah.
Mike, you Debbie Downer.
The dark side one is the more badass one out of both of them. So
Correct.
obviously people are gonna want all
And
that.
they're
See
probably
that?
gonna hit you with the base again, but better.
And there goes your collectible figure that you had.
They're probably gonna hit you with the base again, but better or in a different way.
That's it's crazy. This
Damn.
limited dark side not it's a possibility.
Damn.
Possibility. Yeah, because they gotta somewhat, again, I feel like we all have to be able to get one rooted, right? And I think that they're gonna leave this for everybody to be able to get it. I don't see it happening any other way. You know what I mean? To all of a sudden start making rooted limited. I mean, but that could also work. That's the thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you limit something like this, it's gonna make people go crazy.
I'm telling you, I won't think about it twice once I'm in the cart with this one.
That's what I mean. So so what I just told you guys, that's where I'm going. Like, first and foremost, that way. But let's play devil's advocate, right? Now, can it do well the other way? Absolutely. Because what's going to happen is you're creating a demand for a product that nobody has experienced yet. So everybody's going to go crazy trying to get this.
That's the situation that's going to happen.
It could 100%. But again,
it doesn't make sense.
As a company, I wouldn't limit myself to the amount of money that I'll be making with a good product, a brand new, good product, good character, amazing character.
Right.
You know that they could easily charge $350 for this figure, and everybody would jump on it, no problem.
Yeah, it's like you're gonna go longer with less, like with a bigger option. It's like if I'm selling cheeseburgers for $2 and the people next to me are selling cheeseburgers for $10, more people are going to come to me and I'm going to run out faster. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just let it go. Let it go.
Mr. Mom says, I'd be happy even if this Anakin lasted 24 or 48 hours on pre-order. Well, that's the thing.
That would be cool too.
Anything could happen, but I'm telling you how I would take it. It would be let everybody experience it, and then once they see how good it is, then everybody's going to want it. And then what do? I start limiting pieces. Boom. Make the people go crazy over rooting. And then again, in our who? Just you wait. Yeah. Again, Hot Toys has way more licenses, has way more factories. They could pull off, way more figures, way faster, way more volume. So I'm telling you, it's going to get crazy.
But that's another thing. Do you think if they did that, like with a lot of figures, like rooted, like let's say like 10 rooted figures a year, I don't know, that's just a high number, but do you think every single one would be limited if they were to go that way?
I think that once the demand is created of the product being really, really good in hand, I think they easily can, because again, the wording that they use, the new series of, collectibles, what does that mean? What's a new series? So they're labeling it something new. So again, it's going to be, I think this is going to be, the DX times 2, you know what I mean? DX squared. This is going to be better than the DX. At least I would assume so, if it's going to be rooted, you know what I mean? So,
right.
So I think it's going to be an entirely new line with, again, rooted stuff. It's going to be rooted. It's going to probably be real leather, and it's going to be obviously a little more pricey than your regular stuff, but I can guarantee you the packaging is going to be amazing, and they're going to go all out with these figures to blow whoever is around out of the water.
It would be crazy if they did that with all their quarter scales, though.
That would be sick. With the quarter scale, I would see that way better than the 1/6. Absolutely.
Exactly. Because then it's like, everybody knows like quarter scale, they don't come out with every figure in the line. So if they
Right.
made them like to the top, that would be cool.
That'd be perfect. The Thor says, "Want to impress me rooted here? Give us a great Chewbacca." Yeah, those are coming too. Are they coming rooted? I don't know. I know they use those cheap suits for the other ones, but those would be great figures. And again, that I was actually
Yeah, we could
talking
use
to,
another Chewbacca.
yep. I
Yeah,
was talking
I want
to
one.
who was I talking to? David Langchin. I was talking to David. Shout out to David. And we actually were talking about Blackish Anthem, and I said that figure is 100% coming. He
It
goes,
has to.
well, he says, why do you think that? I said, think about it. They don't need a permission from anybody's face to do the figure. So that's an easy one. You know what I
Right.
mean? There's no reason for them not to ever make that figure. That figure is coming 100% no matter what. So figures like that, I mean, do you really want that rooted? I don't know. Is it how's it going to look? That would be them really showing off. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
one thing is rooting a head, but another thing is rooting an entire body.
Right.
That's a different world. So, and if they pull something like that off, whoever's around is done. Believe me when I tell you.
Annihilated.
No, done. Inner has just released. Correct. They've only released one, but they keep promoting others that are rooted. Aragon. What was the other one? Gandalf.
Mhm.
All these figures are supposed to be rooted, right? And so that's the point. It's not about how many figures they've pumped out rooted. It's what the future looks like for them. Just like right now. Right now we're seeing, Hot Toys is first male rooted figure. Doesn't mean that they're not working on any more. Just this is what they're showing us. InArt has shown us two, at least that I know of. Again, Aragon and Gandalf. If they have more, I haven't seen them, but they're showing us that that their company is focusing on rooting. Again, Hot Toys does not focus on rooting. They focus on real likeness, real life likeness. So I'm telling you, it's gonna get crazy. Crowdfunding. They haven't experienced short here yet, so will be pretend interesting to see how Hot Toys experiment goes. It won't be like Photoshop them exactly. No, I'm telling you, they're not gonna half-ass this project by any means because they're not looking for just to get a couple sales from the whole rooting community. Absolutely not. They're coming for it all.
They
Tuli,
want
Mike. Hello, Mike.
they want to be at the top because they don't believe that they're at the top.
I'm telling you, they have to evolve always, and they always will. And that's why, again, all the Iron Man at one point were all plastic. All of a sudden, boom, die cast. What did that do to the community? Made it crazy. What's happening now with every figure? Oh man, why wasn't it die cast? I'm one of them. That cyborg, they did such a disservice to that figure, not making that figure die cast. It was such a shame.
You know what? I disagree. You know, look, a diecast is good in the hand. When they're all
Right,
sitting on the
yes.
shelf, I can't tell.
Correct.
what's
No,
plastic and what's
absolutely,
diecast.
absolutely. And this is why I'm saying that you're 100% right. And the reason why I say this, that it was a disappointment, is because when you pick up that figure looks like a straight.
That's where it's the difference. You're like,
Correct.
holy.
Correct. Yep. You look at that figure, you're like, this is supposed to be all metal. You pick it up, and it's as light as a feather. So you're like, wow, like this feels like such a scam. The figure is gorgeous. I have no complaints about the figure besides the weight. That's why I'm saying it needed to be rooted,
Yeah.
diecast, because of the weight in hand. Absolutely. You put that on a shelf, that thing is beautiful. You're not going to care if it's diecast or not.
It's so weird that does that. You know what I mean? Like you
Yep.
pick up that any of the War Machine figures, and you're
Yep.
like, man,
Yep.
okay, I feel okay about spending
Thank you.
$500.
That's exactly what I'm
It weighs a ton. You know, that's the.
It is a weird feeling,
That's
huh?
Stupid.
That's exactly
But-
why I said that, because it's 100. You pick up an Iron Man, a War Machine, you're like, wow, like this feels amazing. You pick up that Cyborg, you're like, what the hell is this? Again, not bashing the figure whatsoever, but
really,
that
what is that? Let's break that down for a second. I mean, there's really no. I mean,
Sensory stuff.
that's
It's
it.
all
It's it though. When it sits on the shelf though, they look exactly the same.
correct. Yep.
yeah. It's
So
it's all feeling, touch, like
Yep.
what you feel is premium to you. So you're like, we already think of Hot Toys being premium like that. So we know sturdy bodies versus loose bodies and, you know, all that stuff. So when you guys pick up a figure that you expect to be die cast and it's like that, it's a sensory thing. You're just like, wow,
No, yeah,
it's
and
not
and
the
exactly,
complete thing.
and it's exactly
Because
what Mike said.
sorry,
It's all a mental thing. Go ahead.
sorry, Fab, though, because the figures are so lifelike that they are expected to like feel like metal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So, correct. So exactly what he said. When you had that weight in your hand, you were like, "This was worth the almost $500 I just spent for this." That's all it is. It's all a mental thing. It's just this weight in my head and only in my head equals what I spent. That's it. Because on the shelf, it's all the same stuff.
You know,
So
I haven't opened my Mark 1 yet.
Oh, that thing is
Did you get that
beautiful.
feeling when you opened
absolutely.
I did. That was
Oh
my
my-
first die
compared to
cast
the
figure.
plastic one?
Oh my God. Just wait. Just
Yeah, I
was
haven't
my-
had that feeling yet. I haven't done it yet.
It's gonna that figure is gorgeous. And that was another figure that came and went. That figure came, and I think something was
Right.
like
People
don't
released.
know
just
why it
because
was
it was already
slept on.
out, it didn't get much.
Yep.
I don't know
But
why
you
it was
wait
slept
till you
on.
open it. No, a lot of people got it, and that, like I said, what's happening is because there's so many figures getting pumped, you know, so quickly that they just come and go.
And
You
people clamored for that forever.
I needed it. I
Forever.
was not playing around with that. I knew that was like it was made 2 previous times.
Yeah.
I'm not missing out on the third. Are you crazy?
Thule says that you bring up the new mafia. No, not yet, my friend.
yet.
I will. I'll get there eventually. We got. Oh my God, we got so much to talk about. Fly would be like click, 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 click as fast.
Oh yeah, I'm all in on this guy.
Oh my God, we need a real pregnant Pammy with this.
Imagine.
Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. Lahara in the house. How are you, my friend? He says, I just got rooted here, Professor. Rooted here, Professor X. Unreal. Unreal. Modok Mike, the sticker licker.
Yo.
You get your stickers yet, Fabs?
Not yet. They didn't ship yet. When the thing came out, he said in about a month. So I still got another like 2 weeks left. But they're coming. They're coming soon. That in our cross-eyed Superman looks crazy. Oh, guys, we're gonna talk about that because apparently a bunch of people already said that Superman, that in-art Superman, is better than the Hot Toys one.
No way.
No, oh yes, way.
Who
they're
said
already,
that?
Go look. Just go to the in-art website and go where that video was posted and just go look at the comments.
I would not say better.
It's already better than Hot Toys. Are you crazy?
I wouldn't.
What are you talking about? When you spend that much money, no, that's exactly what it is. It was such a disappointment, that wait, to me, because I feel like if that would have been diecast, it would have felt incredible. But it felt like you know what it felt like? It felt like it was 3D printed and just painted. That's how light it felt. And I was like, oh man, I was like, this sucks. Cyber should have been diecast. Oh, absolutely, 100, and just for the weight, not for any other reason but the weight, because the figure is perfect.
Yeah, I like Cyber.
Peyton, how are you, my friend? Thank you for being here. It's a little off, but it's not terrible. Which one? What are you talking about? The Anakin or the Superman? I did. This guy. Oh yeah, he was one. No, but you posted that in the group. It's the most amazing figure. This guy, he's such a troll.
Yeah.
He's always trolling. Don't listen to him. So, we are heading to our next guy. We're gonna get into our release of, what was it, yesterday or today? Yesterday.
I think it was yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
So, guys, we have the lizard base, which looks kind of funky. I haven't really looked at it.
Where?
The face looks, I don't know. It didn't look like this in the promo. Let me see.
It didn't do it for you there? What do you mean? That's the lizard.
No.
The old switcheroo.
Well, let me show you guys how different the face looks.
Let me
Just
see.
like it looks to. Oh no, I can't even.
Well, they did it with the Immortal, whatever her name is.
Oh, Athena.
Athena.
It looks
See,
different.
now, look at this. It's just like I think it's the
No way. It's got to be the angle.
I think it's the angle. You're right.
It's got to be
either,
the angle.
either the angle or the paint, but something looks a little slightly different. Oh, you know what it is? Look at the shine on the entire figure, right? It's got like a nice shine to it, and then if you see here, it's like a little matte. It doesn't
No,
have.
but
It's got to
that's
be
got to
the.
be just the pictures.
It's got to be the picture. Yeah, I can't. Mine is charging on Monday with my Spider-Man and my not my Moon Knight, my Cad Bane. They're
Mm.
all charging on Monday.
See this, I don't know. This is one of those situations that kind of like just bugged me out because this was like it came and went too, and I just passed on it just because I didn't like a base. It's such a big base, and I mainly wanted to get Spider-Man, but it wasn't that expensive. So I was like, now I'm like, I should have
Yeah,
got
this
it,
was like
but
$100 and something, right, or two
yeah, I
hundred
was like,
bucks.
I should have got it, but it's just I didn't want to. I didn't want to get it.
Does it
if
light
I
up?
No.
I don't think so.
You know what base I dig actually that I actually got a couple of them. The that Molten Man base.
Yes, from Night Monkey.
Like when you plug that in and
Yeah,
you
I
put it
like
on
that
the
one.
pulse, you put it on the pulse mode.
I love that
Beautiful.
one.
It makes a sweet
Beautiful.
little dio. So I
Yep.
mean,
That's like one of my favorite. That is my favorite diorama base that I have right now, as of right now.
yeah, you gotta put some lights on it, man.
Loose NL123. Thank you for being here, my friend. Welcome. The eyes on that in art Superman, not right. Yeah, no, that looks funky. And again, you got the kiss asses. Oh, this is way better than that. Get the hell out of here. We got Local Lou in the house. How are you, my friend? It's a Goomba. Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. 100%.
It really
Thank you for being
does.
here.
Like the
Keith
old
says,
Super
I saw
Mario
most of
ones.
the other voice folks saying Hot Toys Soup Sculpt is better than us. Oh yeah, no, I saw people already saying that it was better than Hot. I was like, again, I'm gonna assume that people who say stuff like that have to be attached
Trolling.
to Inert. No, they have to be
No.
attached to Inert somewhat. You know what I mean? Like they have to blow up the company and make it look better. So
Like you
I
think
can
like
guarantee
paid
you,
comments.
yeah, like I get guarantee you got these, fake accounts, obviously from their own people saying stuff like that to create hype in the community. Absolutely.
I would hope that's what it is because
Well, but even if that's not the
I
case,
mean,
there are people who like crap. So it is what it is. What I mean?
Yeah,
Well-
come on. There's always going to be someone.
Right.
not even that. It's just everybody has different taste, or everybody.
That's what I mean. So people like crap. Some people like stuff that looks bad. To them, they love it, and some people like stuff that looks really, really good. Everybody's got their own choice, and it's their preference, and they're not wrong. But when they start making statements like that publicly, it gets people like, oh wait, like people who are in between. It makes them go one way or the other, and that's what creates issues. Because they start talking like that's how they really feel because they saw somebody else talk about it that way. So they copy that. And then when you confront them about it, it's like, oh, well, so because they don't really feel that way. So that's what happens when people give you the wrong advice or say the wrong things, that influence other people's opinions. That phase look as a third party. Yeah, no, I'm telling you, I don't know. There's something off about it. I don't know what it is. Maybe in hand it'll look better.
It looked very like
The nose is different. See,
like
I'm telling you,
play facey. Like it looked very like I don't know.
some things. I'm telling you,
Round.
it could be
It was
the
weird.
paint. It could be the eyes. It could be something, but
It looked like an AI Henry Cavill.
I'll wait to see. It's a cool base, in my opinion. If you're a diehard fan, yeah. Well, I got it because I thought that we were going to get the lizard, so I was like, "Oh, I'll take the base too." Nope, no lizard. This is the lizard.
Well, that's why I did it. That's why I passed on it because I'm like, I'm still expecting. Like, I feel like
no. So was I. We're not getting it. I was like, if who was it?
you don't
Premium
think
Toys-
so. Even if they do more Andrew Garfield movies and he somehow pops up in his movies again.
Well, if he keeps appearing, eventually they have to
Because
make
I think he said that he wants to do more movies and he
Right.
might be in. So what if you see Lizard in those movies, not specifically No Way Home branded Lizard? They already have half of the figure here and the design, and this was just like a stepping stone, and they're like, all right, we can we'll figure it out. But they're not ready yet. Like that's how I'm seeing it, because this character is like a Venom style
Correct. It's a
body.
big deal. Correct. Well,
So maybe they're doing R&D for that, and they needed,
no,
I don't know.
I don't think it has to do,
Speculation.
I don't think it has to do with R&D, because I've always said this: Hot Toys can make anything. It's not if they can make it; it's when they're going to make it. So to me, it's deeper than that. I don't think it had anything to do with R&D or anything like that. I think because they've made Venom, they've made big figures. A third party company made that lizard. Premium
Right.
Toys, I think it was, that made that lizard. So if a third party company could do a decent job on a lizard, you think Hot Toys can't do it? So
I mean, what
I
the
think it
day,
had to
though?
do with licensing. I think it had to do with paperwork and legal stuff. I don't think it had to do anything with them not being able to make the figure.
I was gonna say money though too. They want you
No.
to get the base and the figure
That's
anyway.
well, that's
so
another-
they,
yeah,
they
That's another story. Mike, what do you think of that?
Lizard,
Yeah,
the figure.
the base.
No, I mean I passed, right?
Oh, you didn't get it?
too?
No, I look. To be honest, I passed on the whole
No Way Home?
say-
the whole
don't say
line. Yep.
Oh
All,
my gosh!
well,
Yeah,
you got
play,
all right.
play one of the videos.
You wanna know
Fab,
why?
Play
You
one of the
wanna know why?
videos.
You want to know why? Why? And you guys are gonna be mad, right? But this is what's gonna happen. So I might as well tell you now. Spider-Man is the most popular character, superhero. He just is. Everyone loves Spider-Man, whether it's Hot Toys, whether it's comic art. Spider-Man sells. So all those Spider-Man, there's going to be a ton of them. I'm going to get it on Sideshow or whatever for a 75% off coupon. I'll get them all. I'm just not going to pay. I'm not going to pay.
So you're waiting to get them cheaper. Well, you're definitely getting them.
I think I'll get the Spider-Man. That's it. You know what I mean? Like
You're not.
I
Gonna get
have
the
Doc
villains?
Ock. I have what you call it, Green Goblin,
Green
and I
Goblin,
don't think maybe Green Goblin because I want that William Dafoe face.
Yes.
But I mean, honestly, I don't think I'd get a Doc Ock like that third-party Doc Ock with the goggles on his face. Like it is.
Toys era, yeah.
Yeah, it's satisfactory. I don't need.
No, it's not bad actually. It's not a bad figure
I
whatsoever.
don't need to drop another $300-$400.
Lucinel says, wouldn't you be better to buy the premiere? Well, I have that one too. And it's
That's the
not
one with the
good.
coat, right?
It's not that good. Say it.
It's not, well, no, it's not that it's not good. It's a third party, right?
He doesn't
To
stand
me,
well.
To me, that's a problem. The reason the reason why I got it was because it's got to sit in the shelf. It's going to look amazing.
Accessory.
Spider-Man.
It's
Correct.
an accessory to the Spider-Man figure.
That's all it
The
was.
complementing piece.
So, and then the standing part, it is tough for it to stand, but the good thing about that figure is that the tail is movable and you could adjust it, and I think it's wired, the tail, so you can actually use the tail to help it stand, which is what I did, and it looks beautiful in the case. But that's the only reason why I got it. Exactly what he said, as an accessory for the Spider-Man. When this base came out, you guys know that all these like huge bases I don't use, because they just take up too much room.
Right.
The reason I got the base was, again, not realizing that we weren't getting the lizard. I ordered, when this came a pre-order, I was like, oh, this is cool. And then later on, I found out that we weren't getting the lizard. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, why not? And then, so that's why I ordered it. But this base, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to do my video, and I'm probably going to, if I can't find anywhere to put it where it's like out, not on in a detail, I don't know where it's going to go, because it looks like it's very tall. And to have Spider-Man hanging from it or being around it is going to take up a lot of space. So I don't know what I'm going to do.
He is removable from the base, though, right?
The body?
Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't know.
He's like on one big post.
Oh, see, I gotta see that.
That'd be pretty cool if like people start like doing custom bases with that, right?
Which they could.
That'd be crazy.
If this is removable, you're gonna have a bunch of people taking pictures with just the surrounding stuff.
No, but I'm saying, like, what if somebody took the lizard and made a custom base of their own with just the torso and like had him coming out of water or something, or like,
cool. Somebody will do that.
That would be cool.
100%. That's what happens to your eyes when you stare. This sounds so long. It says my third party list looks better. Looks better in my opinion. No, it's a nice figure. I like the, again, it's not great by any means, but it's a nice figure. It's a decent figure. That and Dr. Connors, very, very cool figures together. Hot Toys already had a prototype of Lizard, but it was a time when Hot Toys villains. Oh, probably. I remember those
What?
days. I remember those days 100%. They would tease villains, but they would never make a villain. I remember that. I see you, Loco. This is why I'm glad I strictly collect Star Wars. I don't get disappointed. Yeah, no.
Wow.
I'm telling you, it sounds crazy. Like I wouldn't be able to just collect a single line.
I couldn't either.
Well, that's the thing. I like so much stuff.
Yeah.
And I would, every time I see a new figure that's not, let's just say Star Wars, if that's all I was collecting, I would be depressed every day. Every time there'll be a figure out, I'll probably like,
Yeah, because you're waiting for that line, then. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? You're not.
Right. Yeah, so it would be sad. Have you guys seen the Thunder's Venom figure, Alien Host? Yes, I have it.
I have not.
It came with the symbiote statue as well, right? I have one that's called what is it called?
Is that one where he's like got the black, half black, like goo on him on the Spider-Man figure?
So, because there's two now. They made one.
Oh, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, they made that one. The one you're talking about, Mike, has two head sculpts. Has Eddie Brock, and then that one half and half. And then they have another one that came with. What did he come with? It was like the symbiote attachment around his waist that pops out, and another statue of the symbiote. I think that was the figure. Saves me time. Oh, absolutely. See, but the way you collect, collecting the one line, I think that's very smart. Money wise, because you're in control of everything. You know what I mean? You're not like, man, this is coming out. Like, where am I going to get this money from? To get this now, or this is, you don't get overwhelmed with figure after figure after figure after figure. Your figure, comes when it comes. Most likely, you're not going to get, Star Wars and then another Star Wars, and then, very rare. So that is why it's very smart to collect the one line, but I couldn't.
When you do it that way too, you technically could be a line completer a lot easier.
Right.
Because like that episode 2 line, how they all drop back to back, like Castro probably just jumped on all of them. You know what I mean?
Now, guys, this guy.
Oof.
So, is it true that he sold out everywhere?
What?
I'm asking. I don't know if it's true.
I don't know.
I thought I heard something that he was sold out everywhere. I don't know if it's true or not. If you guys know in the chat, let me know.
Who is he? Is that Garfield one?
Yeah. So I don't know.
crazy.
I don't know if you guys saw the RCN head sculpt on 16kit.com. Did you see it?
No.
Oh my!
I gotta see this.
Go on Instagram. Well, go on Instagram. Let me see if I can find it. I'll find it. The figure they started like.
What?
Wait till you see this. You're gonna be
What
like,
is this company?
I don't know. They just came out of nowhere. I've never heard of them until now.
How much is the head sculpt though?
I have no idea. It's sold out. Well, wait till you see it. Come on, what's happening?
Yo, the figure though, he's fire, bro. Like,
you ready? Look at this. This head sculpt with the figure because he's
what?
Yep.
That looks real. Like,
look at that. So because he's aged with the head sculpt, like he looks in the movie.
I mean, the likeness in some angles.
No, he's sold out. The head sculpt is gone. Like it's sold down within minutes after the figure.
That's crazy.
Out. So obviously, compared to look at the difference.
It is different.
See, well, this is legit. This is what he looks like now. That's why he looks better. See, this is the reused head sculpt for the Amazing Spider-Man 1 movie. Remember, he has those battle damage. He had like a little blood on the cheek.
Right.
They reused the same head sculpt without the battle damaging because apparently he didn't give his likeness or whatever. So now, what do you guys think of the figure?
He's not sold out.
Huh?
He's
not okay.
Oh, okay.
The suit to me looks great. It looks, at least in pictures, it looks better than the Amazing Spider-Man 2 figure suit. For some reason, to me, it looks slightly different. Obviously, I have to compare them when they're next to each other.
That picture was so good.
But what do you guys think? I'm gonna go, Mike. What do you think of this figure? Did you order this? Or you're not getting this?
No, I'm gonna wait.
You're gonna wait to get it cheaper.
Yep.
What do you like and dislike about it, if anything? Do you like the
I mean,
whole
look,
package?
I collect the Spider-Man, so I mean, I'm basically committed to doing the Spider-Mans like the Iron Mans, right? So if they come
Right.
out with a spider armor, I'm gonna do
Right.
it. I'm gonna go all in. So
Now, what about that 2.0 Spider-Man from the video game? Did you end up getting that or no? The one from Sideshow that sold out within like minutes.
No, because it's the same. It's the same as the other one.
Right. It's the
You
with
know
the-
what I
with
mean?
the spider legs,
There's not that big of a difference. I have that one.
with the spider legs. Flavio, what do you think of this?
Fire, bro. You know me. You know I'm a spider head. I'm kind of just like how Mike said, like anything Spider-Man, like I will go for, excluding that exclusive, those two exclusives, just because it's VGM and I'm mainly more like movie canon Spider-Mans, but like I do like certain VGM stuff as long as it's like comic book accurate and stuff like that. But
Right.
You're gonna pose him like this, right? Like that's how I'm gonna pose him with the head sculpt. Like
yeah,
that.
I'm probably, I don't know though.
I have a
dude.
bunch of Spider-Mans that I leave
Correct.
the heads
Well,
on. So like
well,
specifically these, you gotta leave them with the heads.
Yep.
I have Tom Holland, the upgraded suit with the head with the Tony glasses on. That's the only one that I have like that. And then I was thinking about putting the head sculpt on this, but that like masked head sculpt is amazing. I love the way that the eyes look. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I've said it before. Andrew Garfield is, out of all the Spider-Mans, he was never my favorite. I don't know why. I didn't like the movies as much as the other ones. I grew up watching the Toby films, and I really, really fell in love with Tom Holland and what he did with his trilogy. But No Way Home, him and No Way Home was like full circle for me. I literally like it. I really love what he did in No Way Home, and I'm understanding him as Spider-Man and, you know, seeing the good things as a Spider-Man that he does bring on screen, like the slenderness, you know, the build and all of that. The suit is amazing. And I think Hot Toys replicated that here very, very well. I don't know the original releases. Like, I've never seen them personally or like in pictures, so I can't say if it was an upgrade, but this looks freaking fire. Like, I seen videos of it and the articulation. That suit moves with that body, that head sculpt, with the masked head sculpt. It moves in so many different ways, and those web patterns on the face and everything move with it. Like, it doesn't go this way and the other way. Like, I don't know how they do this stuff, but that's what makes me love Hot Toys, because it makes me want, in a way, in a weird way, in a Mythbusters way, it makes me want to like break it down and be like, how is this thing made? Like, how did they make this? But I would never do that. I don't have, you know, the guts to do that. But amazing. I love this figure. And the only couple things that I'm not too big of a fan of is right there is the wrist pegs. When you go to bend that on a 90,
don't tell me it rolls up.
Hang on, Fab, because I want you to tell me if the previous figures were like that. Were they like that? Did they have a problem where you bent up, the suit went down?
Probably a little bit. I don't think like terribly though.
Well, you can see, like on the videos that I've seen, you can see like the black body under it. Like, it's not that much. It's probably like a little like sticking out.
Right.
But one thing that does confuse me on that, and certain figures that they do that with, that I was thinking the other day to myself, was I'm not sure why they don't have kind of like a friction based kind of material under the suits in those areas that when it goes to bend, like maybe the suit will give in the elbow and it'll bend right. It won't like stress it too much, but it
Who
won't
had
make
that?
this
Superman
part.
had that, didn't it?
Yes.
What do you mean?
Superman had, I think, like you said, like an anti-friction.
Yeah,
Right,
so it
like
doesn't roll up,
under
so it doesn't slide up. Yep.
that and just on the head sculpt here on the neck, which is obvious to why, because it's a separate piece. There's kind of an ugly seam line there, but it's
It is
you
what
know
it
it's
is. What are you gonna
it's
do?
molded, you know what I mean? But those are the only two things that I say with this figure. Other than that, I think this is a 10 or a 9. Like it's in there for me.
Lucian L says, I think the lenses on Mask Head are a bit off. What do you think? Off in what sense? Like they don't look like what? They don't look like the movie. They don't look like the previous figure. What do you mean by that? Let me know so I could compare the old one to the new one. TX boy, how are you, my friend? Thank you for being here. Yo, evening peeps. Got a majority of Spider villains on order. Can't wait to bring them all home, but I'm considering putting on a chopping block because it's not classic lizard. Ooh. So are you getting the base or you're not getting the lizard base? Let me know. Action Box says this head sculpt works perfect for an Iron Man figure. What, the Andrew Garfield? Why would you do that? Why would you put that on an Iron Man?
Maybe he was talking about that other one on 1/6.
Which one?
The one that you showed that sold out.
Oh, the RCN. Yeah, but you wouldn't put an Andrew Garfield in it.
Yeah, I'm not following on that either.
Yeah, like why would you put that on an Iron Man? I mean, I guess he's talking about the attachments, but
Maybe
I wouldn't put an Andrew Garfield in that. That would be weird. So we got those two releases, and then we got, so these are we're gonna go over them real quickly. These are all from the Sideshow Con. We saw them all there. So this is the figure, Mike, that I'm talking about, the 2.0. So this came and went.
Slight suit variation.
Well, they added like some of like the white on the shoes and stuff.
Like the blue on the shoulders looks maybe different, no?
That could be different as well. But the whole main thing was his spider legs and the Venom stuff. You didn't care for this? You said you didn't want this? No.
No, it didn't look too. It wasn't that drastic of a difference. You know what I mean? To the suit I got. So.
Gotcha. Yeah. No. See, I got Miles, no problem. And I went for this. Obviously, as you guys know, I missed it, and I was so upset. What did I tell you guys? I said I'm about to sell Miles because I was like, if I don't get it, why do I need Miles? You know what I mean? The whole point was to get Miles and get him. So, like I said,
I'm surprised you're not at a point where you're saying to yourself, you have the other suit, right? You have the suit that's almost identical to this, and I'm like I said, I'm at the space point where it's like, do I want Andrew Garfield with the head sculpt, or do I need this when I already have this suit? Like, you're gonna put these two suits like next to each other?
Well, no. So here's the reason why I ended up getting this, because I could have easily not cared for it. We have the original one; it's not a big deal. The reason why I ended up, saying let me just get them is because you're gonna get the black suit Spider-Man and you're gonna get Venom, and just to have all those four in a separate, shelf as that video game too, because I have from the first video game, I have all 8 figures or whatever. I think they made 8 so far. I have them all. I have 4 in one on one detail shelf, and then I have 4 on another. So having the entire Spider-Man 2 line, obviously we don't know how many figures they're gonna make, but if it's just this Spider-Man, Miles, Venom, and what was the other one? And Black Suit Spider-Man. Do you know how incredible that's gonna look?
Maybe Craven too.
So the possibility that Craven, we don't know what's coming, but they haven't even announced Black Suit Spider-Man or Venom, but it'd be dumb for Hot Toys not to go that route when they know that people love Black Suit Spider-Man and Venom. Not only that, but they know that people are dying to get the
This is gonna be a big line though.
The symbol, the Venom with the symbol on his chest, right? So you're gonna tell me that they've made a Venom already. They killed the Venom because that figure is amazing.
2 Venoms.
You're right. You're going to tell me that they're not going to make a video game Venom, knowing that people are going to go crazy over it, and it's animated, it's cartoonish, it's different. His face is more evil, more. Believe me, they're going to make it. So that's why I was like, you know what, I can't miss out. So when I missed out, and I was so upset, I was like, oh man. But again, shout out to Pop Collectibles for coming through because they saved my life.
I think they're gonna do all 10 suits though.
They could. I mean, you saw how much they did.
I think they will. Those suits are pre-order, like they're not pre-order exclusives, but when you get that special version of the game, you get those 10 suits. The 5.
I think I agree with you. I think that license is cheap.
Yeah, the 5 for Peter and then the 5 for Miles. You're telling me we got the 2099, we got the Bodega Cat suit, all of these, and they're not gonna do all these other new 5 suits? Get out of here.
No, they will. They're
gonna do all of them.
And I think,
and again, it's Spider-Man. He's AKA King.
What were you gonna say, Mike?
I was gonna say, on the Miles suit, what's the difference on the Miles suit?
The effects are blue instead of yellow now. You get only 2 effects, one on each hand. You don't get the one on the chest. And that's pretty much it. It doesn't come with literally. I mean, some little things here and there on the suit, but like little.
I guess we're all exhausted. I mean, I remember like when that would be outrage, when that would happen, and now we just accept this now, huh? Different.
Well, the reason why it's accepted now is because it's a limited figure. If it was a regular mainstream figure, I think people would have like lost their minds. But because it's limited, it makes people, it makes people give it more value. So they suck it up because it's limited, so it's worth more. I think that's how people justify it.
Hey,
I can't see these things being worth more.
Did you also see in that new Spider-Man trailer for the game, Miles' hair is different too? So I feel like they might do that
head sculpt. Yeah, that would be cool. That would, because
he has long flowy hair in the front.
They didn't make one for his video game, so I doubt it. I mean, they could, but I doubt it.
Right.
I'm surprised you're happy with these.
Well, again, it's only because of what's coming, not because of these specifically, but
the Comic-Con exclusive was like a figure that was like, whoa, we haven't seen
back
that
in the day.
Whoa, where did that come from?
No, absolutely.
This is insane. This is recycled.
You're correct. You're not wrong about that. You're not that, and that's what I said when I started the show. I said there was nothing that was mind blowing to me. There was nothing that was like, oh my god. I was very disappointed about the releases because I was expecting all this stuff to come out, and nowhere near what at least I expected, because I'm always expecting to be blown away, especially with the San Diego Comic-Con. Forget it. That's when
I didn't give it a second look. Like when I saw it, I'm like, I didn't even. Normally, I would go to Hot Toys Sideshow's website and like go, oh, look at the exclusive.
Right.
I didn't even bother. It was like,
oh yeah, it wasn't anything crazy. It wasn't. But again, the only reason why I was bugging out was because I'm already thinking of what's coming, and that's why I was like, man, I already got Miles. I'm like, what the hell? Like, what am I gonna do with Miles if I don't have the red one? So, again, huge shout out to Pop Collectibles. They helped me out big time.
I think if Hot Toys pooped in a bag only 100 times, you would buy it.
It depends. If it's scented, I'll pay extra. Let's say.
Oh, it'll be scented. Trust me.
If it smells like when you open Carnage up, I'll keep it.
Oh wow, that's a good smell though.
I know exactly.
I would buy that too.
With stickers.
With the yeah, no, and they seal the bag with a sticker.
Scratch and sniff. Scratch
and sniff with a Loki sticker on it.
Imagine
the lenses don't look accurate to the movie. Oh, to the movie, they look tilted up. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Yes, they did look a little bit up. Yes, I did see that. But I think in hand, I don't think it's gonna matter much. Lahada says they know what we know. They know that we know that they know. What the hell are you talking about? We want Tarantula. No, absolutely. They're gonna make that 100%. The WoW figures are for Toy Fair. I guess that because it didn't happen at Comic-Con, so they better come at some point because it wasn't there. Joker J in the house. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being
But
here.
usually the WoW figures are normally not New York City. The WoW figures are normally SDC.
Correct.
That is
That's what I
true.
said. That's what I said. Because remember, at San Diego Comic Con, it's then they carry it over to New York. So it's not like they give us one for Comic Con and then one for San Diego and then one for New York. It's always San Diego does it first and then they bring them to New York. So that's 100% true. The TX Boy says no Toy Fair figs yet either. Wondering what's going on. Yeah, I'm telling you that probably next week. Probably next week at some point. So here's the miles. So it's like this change on the figure, Mike. Like this knee, like design here that changed. The gloves changed a little bit. So very, very minor, slight changes on the actual suit. It's going to be the exact same figure.
Same body and everything, you think?
I would assume so. I don't think that there's a need to have to change the body because they articulate very, very well the first ones. So
Right.
I don't think they need to to change that, but the suit had to be updated somewhat because it's a new video game.
You
But
know
not
what?
even-
I'm just gonna guess. I really don't know. If these things are over $300 without head sculpts, it's a travesty.
They are.
How much are they?
The Spider-Man 2.0, I mean, overseas
He said a travesty.
was 4 and change.
What?
Without a head sculpt, figures without a head sculpt, like
Without a head sculpt. Yep. And then the miles was 3 and change.
They got us. They got us.
Oh no, absolutely. Every time they do
Vibe.
that limited
Ripping.
stuff, it's a ripoff. It's a 100% ripoff. Every time you see some limited, when they limit things, they could charge us more for it because they know that we're gonna want to buy it because it's exclusive. So they know this, which is why going back to Anakin, they know that if they limit something, especially that character, they're gonna make money. So they're not gonna limit the first rooting; they may limit the dark side. So that
And
makes
that's
a lot
why,
of
and that's why you said they did it on those Spider-Man because they've already done them, so they didn't want them to sit.
correct. They probably had the extra, so much extra suit, so much extra bodies, and boom, let's put them together. Let's give them some legs, and there you go. Bow. This TX Boy says these are nice, but there's no guarantee. These are really limited to 1,700. They're not. Well, yeah, you'll never know. We'll never know. The only thing we know is that once they're sold out, they're sold out. But we don't know how many actual numbers were taken. But I can tell you this: I was just like you. I didn't believe it. I'm like, we'll never know. I've said this multiple times on the streams. I'm like, we're never really gonna know exactly because of what you said. They're not numbered. But at the same time, it's like I think a lot less people would miss out on getting figures because my thing is, well, if they're not numbered, nobody's really gonna know how many pieces are made. Why wouldn't they just take a bunch of more orders and make that money? So the fact that they sell out as quick as they do, I don't think they're making any more. So I think they really are those numbers. Miles was 290 and Peter was oh no, not for me. Not for me. 290 plus tax and shipping was 300 and change for Miles. And Peter was 320 plus tax and shipping was almost 400 on Sideshow, but I didn't buy it on Sideshow, so I had to pay extra. So
It's crazy.
Yeah, mine was four.
Wasn't the original one like 240?
Yeah,
30?
yeah, it's just something like that. Yep.
They're charging you for every leg.
Yeah.
We are to blame because we were. Oh, there are no more grails, no more and boom, limited figs. Well, I don't think that's gonna make them grails anyway. What made a grail again for me back, from where the era that I come from, what was a grail for what was usually considered a grail was a figure that was sold out and you were, because back then the numbers were so limited that there was no such thing as, oh, these are limited. No, that was the run. The run was a limited run of every figure.
Wow.
So once they sold out, you were paying double and triple no matter what. There was no, oh, I got lucky and I got it for less than retail. Absolutely never happened. So that's why they were called, they were considered at least grails to some people, because for you to get a figure that was sold out for a decent price, it made you love that figure that much more
Right.
because of the fact that it was already gone and you were able to get it. You never got it for retail and you never got it for less than retail, period. That's why when I got into it, I started buying doubles and triples because they were $100 and something each, brand new retail. Why not? So when they would sell out, I would keep mine, boom, right on eBay, double the price. I would obviously check who else was selling it, boom, double, triple. I made so much money. You guys don't even understand. I sold a short trooper, Rogue One short trooper. I bought 2. I saved 1 and I kept it. They were going for over $2,000 at one point.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how crazy those roll. I don't know what it was about that figure, that short trooper, but it was crazy. I sold mine for $1,200, brand new.
I wish I would have known, because let me tell you, I hoarded those, but my collector in me, it's like I want them. I don't care. I would never sell them, I guess.
But that's the
For any
difference.
price.
You always did the army building. I never did. I only got my one and then the spare to sell. That was it.
Yeah.
And then when I saw how much money I was making, I was like, wait a minute. I was like, let me just get 3, 4 instead of just 2. So that's when I started building this whole, warehouse that I got sitting here, because those times were really, really, really good. Those times will never come back ever again. Ever again.
No, it's gone.
Sorry, it's Miles 290 and Peter was. Yeah, no, I'm telling you. So I remember, like I said, for Miles I paid over 300 because it was Sideshow tax and shipping, and then obviously from Pop Collectibles it was 400 and change. So no, that's how much it is, and plus 305 plus tax and shipping from Sideshow is going to be 350, 360 depending.
Yeah, what are they charging? $30 to ship it? $35 to
Probably some ridiculous.
Their shipping is horrible.
I tried to use FabsFigures coupon Sideshow. They say yeah. Oh my god!
Imagine.
Oh my god! I'm gonna ask Sideshow to give me my own coupon code. I'm gonna say, guys, please unblock me from Let Your Geek Sideshow first, and then give me a coupon code.
You should.
Popularity and scarcity due to high demand. DS Anakin sat forever, and then SW came back, and everyone, yep, absolutely, that's exactly what happened.
Heard about that.
He's right.
Nobody wanted that Anakin at all.
It's the same thing with that Iron Man, that Iron Man Mark 47.
Yep.
Same thing. No one wanted it when it first came out, including me. I thought that color scheme.
I still want that.
I said I'm going to pass on that one.
Wait, what are you talking about? 47? You talking about the yellowish gold one?
No, I'm talking about the silver.
The Spider-Man Homecoming.
Yes.
I need
that figure. When I remember when that sold out, everybody. That was another figure that
I paid $900 for it.
I sold one for 700 and something because I had bought 3.
And then 3 months later, they re-released it. I was pissed.
And I had bought 3 originals, opened 2, sold 1 for 700 and change. And then when the reissue came out, I bought another 2. And then I have a 3rd one open, and I have 1 sealed still here. Crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Roberto says Indiana Jones is about to give someone a pela. This guy. How could they block our boy Unreal? Oh my God. So when I was in that group, I was, I was sharing on every group. I was sharing my collection, posting my pictures, and all of a sudden one day it was just the group didn't exist, and I was like, "What the hell's going on?"
You didn't exist.
So what happened? So what happened was I found out that I was removed because I kept posting third parties, and obviously
that's dumb.
Well, I didn't know. I didn't know it's not. But they're so hardcore against that they were like, "See ya, take your third party somewhere else."
Yep.
So it's crazy. But here we got Indiana Jones. We talked about that. This guy, what do you guys feel about this guy? You guys excited for this 1/1
100% down
Anzelian,
paid, like
Anzelian,
gone whenever
what
it
is
comes
what,
out.
what are they called? Anzelians or
And
Anzelians?
Zellens.
Anzelins.
Yeah.
I think this is gonna be a cool thing to have. I think
I
it's gonna
want
look
it.
nice. Yeah, I don't know. I want to see what the price is. And because I like the Yodas, but if it's
I love
expensive,
1/1 scale stuff now for some
yeah,
reason.
no, the Yodas, the Grogu's made you like that stuff because they were
Yep.
really nice.
I want
Yeah,
that.
but I mean, aren't you a little jaded with the Grogu's? Like the Grogu's, I'm sure you guys, maybe like me, we bought right as it came out.
I was gonna get it,
Yes.
but I'm waiting on
Oh,
this
you mean with
new
the price?
version.
And
With the
then,
lower
and let me
price?
tell you, those Grogu's went cheap then. Those Grogu's were selling $100 off.
Yes. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know if I'm going to pre-order this thing because I definitely want it like cheap. I don't want to pay full price again.
Yeah.
But because it does hurt. I'll tell you that. It freaking hurts.
Yeah.
I definitely want
hate,
this
I
and
hate
the
seeing it.
Grogu.
All right. Let me see. Let me see what you guys are saying real quick.
He's gonna have real eyebrows too.
The group said, yeah, exactly. The group existed, not me. Have you guys had any figures that you accidentally broke? Oh my god, all the time, all the time.
The only piece that I've broken so far is my it's my Death Trooper, his blaster.
I've broken pieces off of figures, never like an arm or anything, but like pieces off, and then I just glue it back up, and I'm like, oh, like as soon as it breaks, I start sweating immediately.
Heck
Like,
yeah.
like drenched in sweat, like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And then I'm like, all right, let's see what broke. So if it's usually something that I could glue back together, I'll glue it no problem. But if it's like where like an attachment point broke and like, I can't do anything, Sideshow, how are you?
you panic so much that you start texting Hot Toys like, oh
My
wait, I
God,
don't even
man.
have their number.
But that'd be a good segment. I mean, I can't think of a figure I broke like that.
Oh, I've broken plenty of stuff. And again, not on like I'll be like trying to bend the arm or something and like a peg will break and I'm like, no.
It's not fair when it happens either.
Oh
It's
my
like,
god,
no!
it's so painful. It's so painful. I got banned because I posted a Dormo Funko.
Wow.
Yeah, no, they're hardcore.
That's crazy. Why?
They're
What
very
the hell?
hardcore. I don't know why. They're very hardcore. Coupon code direct response to inner Skills. Welcome. How are you? New name. Look at you. Thank you for being here, my friend. Oh my god. So we got the Anzelin. Here we go. We got the updated. What is it? Updated suit.
The modern suit.
Modern suit. Batman from the Flash movie. We got the Flash here. Beautiful figure. Look how nice they look together. Look at the contrast. The contrast, red and black.
This one is weird.
This is
for
very
me. For me.
What'd you say,
like,
Mike?
They said the Flash has done worse than Green Lantern.
I heard that. That's crazy.
Oh my god, that's horrible.
Like we're gonna get no more figures from that line. None. Gone. It's over.
Don't
Dang,
say that.
Yeah, they closed the curtain.
Don't jinx it. Can confirm there is it does work.
I wanted to talk about this.
Yeah, go ahead. I was gonna ask you. Go ahead. What do you think of this?
It looks to me, it looks horrible.
Fisher Prices.
Very cheap. Yeah, very cheap.
Because look at the whole point of Hot Toys is the detail, right? And this you lose it all.
Yep.
That paint scheme, I get what they were going for. Guess what? It didn't work.
It looks too matte. It looks too matte.
Yeah, it's
like
very
shiny.
blah. It's very blah. And you know what it needs? I feel like it needs some like outlines to make it pop because it's very dull.
Or you know what they need to do?
They did it with the with the bubble armor. You know what I mean?
No,
I think that's why they did it that way.
You know what they need to do on this one? Instead of lining, they need to hit it with like shading, like you said, like in the abs, like with a dark, with like a kind of to bring out the muscles, like in other areas. But I don't like the way that the armor looks and the head sculpt.
This is very plain. This is very cheap looking.
Cheap.
I love the head sculpt. I love that look of that animated comic book Origins look, but I don't like that suit whatsoever. It looks very cheap. It could be the pictures. As you can see, we got the Iron Man Mark 1 base again.
Oh,
this
yeah.
this is new. Let me move you guys over so you guys could see. This is new here, right here. This back piece that's
I
back
like the
here.
name, the logo right there. That's
This
cool.
is badass right here.
That's like
This
the
is
classic.
Origins. Yep, this is Origins look. But this here is again,
Two
like
tones of paint. It's so weak. It's just
yeah. So I don't like the paint color. You guys know I don't like yellow, and this doesn't do it for me whatsoever. So they either have to improve something or it's gonna sit there for a very long time.
well, everyone complained about the original release, right? Because they didn't like that bubble, that clear plastic shell that was over.
Yeah, they removed it.
Yeah, and that's all they really did. They removed it and they repainted it.
They repainted it, correct. But it's
that
not even
original-
die-cast. But it doesn't even say anything about die-cast. That's the thing.
Oh, it should be die cast
It's
though.
gotta
be.
With
It's
this
gotta be.
look.
It's
No, I'm
gotta
saying
be
with this
die-cast.
look though, it looks like it should be like, you know what I
Correct.
mean?
No, in my opinion, this has to be die-cast. That body that they used is the die-cast body that they're using, that they use for the original ones.
Exactly.
So it's got to be die-cast, but it doesn't even look it. That's the worst part.
But yeah, that's the worst part. That's what I was saying. Just kind of like the cyborg situation. It looks like it feels plastic. So
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And that's what turns me off about it.
The detail in that other figure, just it's you should put those up side by side. It makes this look so bad.
Realistically, if you got this in hand and it was die cast, but the paint job was the same, like it looked that bad still, would it still be a bad feeling figure?
Which one?
That Iron Man. I'm saying, like, if it becomes die, like if you get it and it is die cast, but the paint job is still the same, wouldn't it still be better than
the die cast is now what's making the figure.
Exactly.
It's the paint that's making the figure. It's not the die cast. So
they're gonna fix that though, regardless.
They have to fix it. Look, so you got the
Look at all
same
that detail.
Yeah, look at that.
And the legs.
It seems like a lot of the announcements or the things that were on display were not ready.
And it's all there too. All this black stuff that you see here, it's all there. You just see it all yellow. But it's like they purposely like killed all the detail on the figure. God knows why.
I wonder, it's gonna light up too, probably.
It has to. You're gonna get a full-blown die-cast figure looking plastic. That's what's gonna happen.
I wonder if they're gonna go crazy like on the box too, like kind of like DX.
It'll no DX. It'll be the same style box that we get for those Origin figures. Same exact thing. It's gonna obviously have an even more comic book.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like maybe what if
yeah.
it's like a comic book like cover or something?
No, it'll be something like that.
This will look even worse in a display with all those detailed Iron Men.
Yep.
This would look really bad.
It'll look like you bought that at like a regular toy store.
Yep. It was a blue light special.
Blue light special. Lucian said, the Sideshow Grievous I have heard is notorious. Well, I got a good one, thank God. But yes, apparently they were falling apart and they were bad news. This Iron Man's growing on me. Oh my God! Take pictures when you buy it. I want to see.
No.
That Iron Man looks like 1/6 Marvel Legend. Exactly. No, it's crazy. Why looks plastic, not that? Yeah, because that's the look they're going for. But it doesn't mean it's not die cast. I think it's still gonna be die cast, but it doesn't look it.
They could have gotten this look though with detail. Like that's
absolutely. That's all it needs. This is just too blah. You know what I mean? It looks like a kid just did. All right, red here, yellow here, done. That's it. No,
like it looks like the whole piece is casted in that color. That's why.
No, it looks like it is.
Like it looks like it's just all red, like and all like it's not like it was painted. Is why it looks bad. You know what I mean?
Joker just says, I think that I like it. That I like that it's so different in comic. No, it is.
That's the cool.
I want a comic origin too. I do.
Yes.
I want a comic origin.
Yes. The thing is, it's not that it's the idea is great. The idea is great. The execution, not so much.
Right.
That's what happened.
Right. That's exactly it.
It needs a wash glaze to accentuate the most. Yeah, it needs something. It needs something because it's very boring. It's very dull right now. There you go. A little depth. Absolutely. It needs something. This is missing like so much of everything. So that Iron Man, they made it look worse than the promo pics. Like It looked more like metal in the promo pics. Now it's plastic. Oh, I don't know. This is the only pic I've seen, so I haven't seen anything else. Well, let's go to the next one. IG-12. We spoke on IG-12. I can't wait for that figure.
Heck yeah.
That's gonna be a nice figure. So, Mike, did you see this?
Yes, I saw it.
Do back. So now you having, saying, you're running out of room and you're being more picky about what you're getting. I'm assuming you're not getting something huge like this, like the blurg, right?
No, I gotta get this. I gotta.
This is a must.
I gotta get this.
I don't know where I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it either, next to the TV. I don't know. I don't know where.
Yeah, somewhere. We're gonna have to figure it out, right?
Thing, right? It's like when they make pieces like these that they haven't made before, it's kind of tough, like, to say no, because what are the chances of them making this?
I gotta get this.
Yeah, that's a coffee table piece right there. Like,
no, this is gonna be sick. It's gonna be really nice. Now,
I mean, I might get two.
Yeah,
of course.
I feel you like a pair.
You're not getting two. You're getting a case. Unbelievable.
Yeah. Because think about it, in a Maju case, like, you could do that whole sand dio.
Yeah.
The seam, yeah.
Get a couple pounds of sand from Home Depot.
You know what you got? No, you know what you do? You get all those sand bases, you take the tops off, and then you lay them down as your base on the Maju case, and that's your sand. That's your sand diorama. See? You're welcome. Imagine. We got the female Mando right here.
They look good too.
This I like too.
Yeah, I like the colors. I like
they look really good.
There's the
Well,
male.
I'm just glad I bought all these Mandos, because I want this Mando mishmash shelf. Yeah.
Let me tell you, I love this. Whatever this is, I love the way it looks.
The comma.
Well, whatever these pants, they look like chaps, but they're not chaps.
Is it
like,
pants or is it like the comma skirt?
It
that
looks
they
like
usually
a skirt / whatever it is. I think that's what makes it, to me, that much more sexier than just.
You know what? Look, my plan was why I've been buying like a couple of Mandos, like I've been buying two basically, is that all those like knee pads and thigh pads are Velcro. So like you can have one that has this look, and then you can just mix and match all of them from the other figures to create a completely, unique Mando.
That's crazy. That's true.
That's true too. That's correct. You can mix and match a whole bunch of stuff.
I've been buying parts, Mando parts. I've been saving up. I have a ton of Mando parts.
Well, you know where I live. Why don't you send me some?
What's that? Well, I'm saving up so that, when these things come out, I'll have my.
This is why I'm friends with Mike. He's saving up so when these figures come out, we could share. He just said it. You guys heard it here first. Let's see.
Mike's like
he's like, we're
good night.
He's like, we're not sharing shit. Man. Oh, gee, fan in the house. How are you, my friend? Assless chaps. Exactly. We got Black Tom Cruise in the house. How are you, my friend? He says, we just need an Iron Man Origin Suits 2.0 without plastic and added head sculpt. Yeah, that's correct. That head sculpt is a great addition. I really like the head sculpt, but I don't know about that yellow.
That plastic is growing on me, though, to be honest.
Stop it. Stop it.
It doesn't bug me. It doesn't bug me as much.
Chef's kiss if they release them as double pack male and female. Oh, that would be sick. That would be cool. Sick. That would be great. Sharing is caring. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here. Bad Boy for life. Hey, OG. These are horrible. Pain as bad. This guy. Unbelievable. Oh my god. So, all right. So we got this R5D4. We got.
We have that.
That's from Boba Fett. Yeah,
that's the Boba Fett one.
So Mike, did you see this? We're getting a 2.0 armor. Obviously, the first one is still available. You could get it at discount right now, but they're giving us a second one. What do you think of this? Knowing
this is pulling back old stock, repainting a couple parts, and then shipping it back out.
Literally,
and fixing. They're gonna fix the double joints though on this.
You know what I think they're doing? I think they may ask Sideshow for all these pieces back, and they're just gonna reopen and just swap. You know what I mean? Just I
would never support this. No,
you wouldn't get this. You're not getting this.
No way. No? I'm not a sucker.
I don't think I'm going to either.
but then you're gonna miss out on the shine, man.
It does
No, I
suck
don't need the
though.
shine.
That one
You're
hurt
gonna
me.
need the shine. Unbelievable.
And let me tell you,
Is-
those parts show up on eBay.
She's just not that like big of a like. I
Yeah,
don't
true,
know. She
true,
didn't
true.
like.
Not
She's
that
cool
important.
in the
You're
show,
right.
but she's not that important.
She-
I'm good with her 1.0 just being in the background on the shelf and just chilling there, kind of
I was
like
gonna say she's gonna be right. She's gonna be in the back,
just like that,
this.
just chilling. Boom, I got the look. Maybe I hit up toy anxiety and rip that right off the Velcro and figure it out.
Toy anxiety. So here's the Mando line and Boba Fett. We got
I need that, though.
the Pram and the No Chin Grogu. This is gonna be nice. This is gonna be really nice.
It's gonna be big, that pram.
Yeah. Mhm.
That'll be my Christmas gift to myself.
Yeah, I don't think I'm probably get this on discount. I'm not paying full price for this by any means.
Well, let's wait. Let's even really quick now, right? That Baby Yoda was $300. That pram is going to be $300. So this is going to be $6.99, $7.99, right?
I hope not.
Or do they inflate us at $9.99?
Well, I'm saying no way.
Whoa.
I'm saying something.
Whoa.
I'm saying something like four
$4.50.
and change. Yeah, I can't. Be
I was
that.
going
This
there.
is over $500. This is $5.99.
I believe it.
Woo!
No, he's not. He's not
Watch
wrong.
the Tumblr.
No, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. Because it's a
hope
big
not.
piece. They'll get you. It could be the cheapest plastic, but because it's big, they'll get you with that.
Yep.
Yep.
You're right.
Mike, what do you think of this?
Woo!
You getting three? You
I
getting
love this. Is my favorite piece.
three cases?
Oh my god! I will buy one case easy.
You are.
One
Wait,
case,
is it,
6 figures.
is it the
coming
one
my
that
way.
they teased years ago that they never made? Yeah, right.
Oh, I'm so happy. Look, well, look,
Yo,
teased me
he's so
once.
happy.
I am. I want this really bad, really bad. I don't need this whole stupid display here, but I want him. I
Yeah,
want this
no.
door.
I think Bobo said he looked like a DJ. I was like, what the hell? That whole what do you call it? Diorama thing that is around him. I think that's pretty cool. I don't know how much this is. What do you think this is going to be? 4 and change, right?
But I mean, don't you think there's got to be an option without the dial?
No, I think they're selling it
I
all
don't.
as a
Yeah, I
whole.
don't think so. I think this is going to be one SKU. I don't think you're going to get the figure and
'Cause
then
if they
that's
sell him by himself, what are they going to pair him with?
Anyone
Like, what
wants Death Star consoles? Hit
Yeah,
me
there
up.
you go. Yeah, no, exactly. There you go. Do you think they'll hide the screws at the bottom of the boots? Yeah,
I don't
I
think
can't
so.
believe- you know, I cannot believe that was a thing. Like people were actually bothered by that. I cannot believe. Like, why would that even bother you? Like, they're at the bottom. Like, it's not like you're picking up the figure and going like this every day. Like, what is, like no, huh?
What are you talking about?
But the
So a lot
armor,
of people were complaining that the armor had screws at the bottom of her feet.
and so does Maul
original
from
one?
Clone Wars.
Yeah, the original
Yeah.
one.
And so does Maul from Clone Wars too.
I didn't even notice that.
Exactly. Thank you. That's my point. Like, who cares? It's crazy. People were going nuts over that, and I was like, "Are you kidding me? Over a screw?" And they were like, "Yeah, because of blah blah." I'm like, "What?" The Thor says I'm good with my armor, especially that it's signed by Emily. Ooh,
That's cool.
Star Wars DJ, exactly. I'm with Mike on the DJ.
Yeah, I'm pumped for him.
The DJ Death Star is never coming. You don't think so? I think the fact that it was announced years ago and now it's here, I think it's coming.
Right. How would you tease it twice?
Correct.
Like you got to be.
How could you tease it twice?
Absolutely,
Yeah, you got to be an idiot.
Absolutely. No, it's
Do
coming.
it twice.
So we got Celebration Wonder Woman with the direct response to Innard's Joker. Oh man.
Gotta
We
get that on a
got this
t-shirt.
beauty right here. I can't wait.
Yo, it looks so good now.
Right?
Right now, like
Mike, you hate this?
I hate this,
Mike.
guys. I hate.
like overall, I still think it's a bad release, but it's just like the paint looks crazy,
It's
bro. Look
gonna
at
look
that. It looks
I mean, look.
nice.
Are we just talking the color? Because look, I'm a blue guy. I think that is a cool
Yeah, 'cause
blue.
this is a DX19 with blue and gray. So all we're
There's
talking about is the
nothing. Yeah,
color.
there's nothing else like literally
New.
different
There's
besides
nothing new.
the
Correct.
gray. It's like a light gray compared to like the DX19 and the black and the carbon fiber looking
Of all the
thing. But
Batmans to make blue and gray, you're gonna make this Batman blue and gray? Like,
nah, yo, I agree with
That
you
is
on
true.
that.
No, that's the thing. I think they
doesn't
chose
fit.
the wrong Batman. They chose the
Yeah.
wrong Batman.
Doesn't
But
fit.
either way, the paint job itself, when you get it in hand, you're gonna say
Harold.
wow regardless.
Harold says my wife has teased me more than He's saying more than once. This guy, unbelievable. Oh my god, you're insane, Harold. Oh my god, let's see what else. All right, so here the bats are what doing it for me. I can't wait for these bats. I'll tell you that right now. Those bats are going to be insane. This thing, combination of President Loki and Endgame Loki with a what do you call it? A throne. I can tell you this right now, guys. I will most likely not get this. You know what I really want though? That I completely forgot about, that I actually started looking for again on eBay, and it's not going for very expensive. It's going for over $300, 350 used though, which I don't mind. The Japan exclusive of the Endgame Loki that came with the scepter base, from I think the first Avengers movie. I want that so bad, and I completely forgot about that figure that it came out in Japan, and now I was looking for it yesterday, and I really want it. So I'm most likely not getting this unless they show me something completely different that that we don't see here. But besides that, it's just, again, like I said, it's your President Loki head sculpt with the Endgame Loki body.
But that throne looks just like that third party.
That third party one, yep.
Like it almost looks like they ripped it off.
Yeah, it's not. It is slightly different though, and I'm gonna let me see.
Well, I mean, right, because there was cracks in it.
Yes. Yep.
So, but I mean, if you clean it up, is it not almost identical?
I think it's supposed to look very similar, but
I just went to look for my throne, like to check on it. I'm like, I don't know what the heck I did with it.
Let me show you who has the throne. William, shout out to William. He posted the throne in the group. And I'm going to show you guys real quickly what it looks like, and you're going to be able to...
You know who I like on that throne? You know who I'm going to put on my throne? I haven't done it yet because I actually took my throne out of my display, but I was going to put it back in and put the, Loki, the old man costume Loki. You know what I'm talking about?
Old man costume
Loki. The one from the old man Loki in the origin oak Loki.
Oh, classic.
Yes. Put him on that throne.
Oh, true. That'll be awesome. That's a great idea. So, guys, I'm getting it. Let me see. Imagine.
There's nothing you're not getting.
No, that's not true. I was kidding. I do love rooting though. Let's see. Wow.
Yeah,
I guess
Loki head sculpt was good.
I guess it's not in the group. So William, I take my shout out back because you didn't put it in the group. Let's see. Let's see. So that's a great idea, Mike. I didn't think of that. And then the funny thing is, I'm getting the Hot Toys Classic, and I already have the So Toys Classic, so I do have one to spare for that throne. So guys, I take it back. I am getting it. What a simp. So we have Mantis. We have Mantis, guys. We already saw her reused head sculpt from the Christmas special thing.
All right. So now, which one do you get? So if you're a guy like me who hasn't ordered a Mantis, which one?
Right. Yeah, I don't know which one to get either.
Well, here's the thing. The Christmas one is obviously the closest one to her original look. So you have to get that one.
I think you get both.
I'm getting both, but
yeah, I think you get both in that situation.
No, you have to. They're different.
You have to.
Yeah, you're. I mean, I wouldn't display with I wouldn't display with the Christmas stuff at all, but you need her with that green outfit,
because that's like that classic look for her though from the first movies. You need that.
I don't have two shelves for Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't have two shelves.
You got to figure it out.
I don't love them that much.
That 2.0 Bo-Katan, yes, that's a huge possibility too. If they decide to make that rooted, that would be a great. That would be a great package.
No more thrones. I got Boba on throne. That's not
No,
even
I think
out
they're
yet.
gonna do that though because
No,
that
they could.
throne
That was
is
a
in
badass
scale.
book.
That throne is in scale though. They can do it.
Yeah. The Thor says, I have a throne in my home, but I sit on it too long. My legs will. Oh, man. The king's throne he's talking about. Mike's a good salesman. Yeah, he got me. He got me good. I should give him a what do you call it? Commission off of that. Let's say we got Groot. We talked about Groot. So here's the whole line. You got Rocket and Cosmo. You got Groot. You got Mantis. You got Drax. You got Nebula, and you got Peter Quill, Star-Lord. Ant-Man from Quantumania.
Which is, I think he's low stock. I believe he's low stock as well as
Ant-Man?
the Wasp. Yep, as well as the Wasp.
I don't think I pre-ordered these.
I believe, or they're waitlisted already.
Yeah, I don't think I pre-ordered them, but I'm not worried about it. Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
Yeah,
If I get them, cool. If I don't, cool.
Yeah,
But
it's
I am worried about
my fourth Ant-Man, so
that's the thing. That's the thing. So I'm not worried about those two. I feel like the ones we got are great, but it is what it is. This is what I'm worried about. Mike, you're definitely getting at least two of these, correct?
He's getting a case of these.
I won't get two.
Just one? You're not gonna display one of each head, like with the
I don't love that battle damaged face, to be honest. And look, not that I love the other face either, but it's the only movie representation of MODOK we got. So
all right. Oh, so you're just
I want to get one.
No, I don't like all the stuff. Like hopefully I can get rid of all that.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing.
This is all attachments. You could have.
I want to display just him.
Yep.
No, correct. And these attachments make them that much wider and taller, so you don't need all that stuff on it.
Yeah.
And we got what's his name? We got Kang. He looks great. He looks really good. I love this purple on his suit.
I love that costume.
Yeah, that purple is beautiful.
Yeah, I'll get
Look at that. Look at that. How bad? Look how wide this makes it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, really.
That's gonna be a big piece.
So these are just attachments. You can remove that stuff and just have them regular. And look how much smaller it is. It's just this. If you remove all that, it's just this. So that's more doable to fit on a shelf than anything else.
But how wide?
Isn't it creepy though when you blow up a Hot Toys head sculpt that big? It is creepy as.
Well, I mean, not that he looks. He looks horrible. Look at that.
He looks
creepy
weird,
as hell.
Yeah.
Oh, that is creepy. That's gonna creep me out of my shelf. It really.
And you can see if you look closely, you can see like his skin, like inside of it, like kind of like if it's like squeezing him inside of that.
Fabs is gonna make out with it. I know it. He's gonna take it very slow.
Yeah, he's gonna take it right out of the box the first time and gonna be like, "Oh wow, look at you."
You want to hear what I'm gonna do? This is what I'm gonna do.
You see it? Right on his forehead.
I just for it. Good night. It's a good night. Oh man. But yeah, I can't wait for that. I can't wait for that. Roberto says if she comes with a throne, they can put him down. Oh, true.
Yes, dude. And they can I'm telling you, they're gonna do that. I think Maul is somehow gonna come out live action. What do you guys think?
MODOK will be the #1 Halloween cut. Can you imagine?
Can you imagine that?
That'll be funny. Fab is getting big big head. Unbelievable. Joker just says he stares right through you. Yes, he does.
Yes.
He does.
He does stare right through you.
Mike's going to wake up one night and MODOK is going to be on his chest.
Yo, you imagine that? Hi, Mike.
How scary that is?
That is so creepy.
Scary. We got the the Transformer Black Panther. I can't wait for this figure, guys. I don't know what it is. Not that I know I'm not gonna leave it as a cat. I know I'm not gonna leave it as a cat, but I'm telling you, this is gonna be beautiful.
Oh, you know where you can put this with the Venom crab figure you got.
Oh, the Venomized Iron Man.
That would look great together.
Yep.
I can't wait for this.
This is going to be her head sculpt is beautiful. I'm surprised they
know.
didn't put it on.
That alone, yeah, for real. I didn't even notice that. That alone is what sold me the head sculpt.
Yeah, the head sculpt is probably a 10.
11.
I can't wait to see the actual figure when they fix the suit.
I know. I thought they should have did it right there, right, Fab?
Yeah. They should have showed it.
They should
You
have
think
showed
this is
it.
going to look any better than this?
Yeah,
I don't
I wish
think
for you guys, and it's not going to look any better than this.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think that's so. I mean,
I think it
unless
would.
they go all seamless again, it's gonna look. I think it's not gonna be amazing, but we'll see. We got to see
I
what the
think
hell they're gonna do.
fix it big time because of all the backlash they got from it. So I think it's gonna look good in the end.
Fab gets 3 Modocs for the carpool lane.
Wow.
Imagine 3 big heads in the back seat. Those are my kids. We got
Wait for
Miles.
this too.
We got the new Miles. We got the new Spider Gwen. And then we're back. All right. Now, guys, we have this beauty that was teased. Obviously, we knew as soon as he was on the show, that last episode, that he was going to be, or the second to last episode, that he was going to be made. I at least said it immediately that this was going to be made. There was absolutely no way that they're not going to make this. Now, the question is, are we getting a head sculpt or are we not?
I
Flavio.
think so.
Why
think
would
so.
they do that with how they've been doing things?
Well, so if we do get a head sculpt, it's going to be without the mustache, obviously. Remember that he didn't have a mustache during that scene. So if we're getting a head sculpt, and I'm going to tell you why we may get the head sculpt. They're going to reuse the same exact head sculpt, and all they're going to do is repaint it without the mustache. Period, point blank, end of story. So they get to charge more, give us a head sculpt without the mustache, and there's a brand new figure with a head sculpt and a helmet. This is going to be 300 plus.
And I'm gonna swallow it.
Oh no, we all are.
I never got the first moth, so I mean,
I never got it.
I was literally just the other day. I was like on Sideshow, like, damn, like I think I'm gonna do it now. And
Well, that's the dilemma, right? Though, if this one doesn't have a head sculpt, you got to get the original, right, instead of this one, right?
Oh yeah.
Well,
so they might not do the head sculpt.
and no, because this is a completely different figure.
There's no way you get the you got to get the head sculpt. How could you get the?
Well, no, I'm saying I am 99.9% sure that we're getting the head sculpt without the mustache because it's an easy reuse of the head sculpt. And again, when we get head sculpts, they charge us more than when we don't get a head sculpt.
Of course.
Right. So that's what I mean. They'll make that money because they're going to charge us more by reusing a head sculpt and repainting it without the mustache. It's a very, very easy way to make that money. But again, it doesn't mean that, they will. We could just get this and that's it, So we just got to
I think he's going to be dope though. And he's going to have light up features.
He has to.
No, his chest is probably going to be lit up. I feel like that's why he's turning the other way. Because his little life,
right.
his life thing in the first release was just painted, right?
Just painted red, yeah.
I think in this one,
he had no light up functions for the first.
I think this one is gonna have light up functions, and it's gonna be more new and improved with like LED stuff and all of that.
I would hope so, but I don't think so. That would be really nice, but I doubt it. I would think that if anything, this should be light up.
Did he light up like that? His helmet?
No, but I'm saying they should what was
like
that
illuminated.
What was that red trooper? What was the name?
The Jet Trooper?
No, the red one. The red trooper.
Praetorian?
No. It was from was it Boba Fett? The red one, it was not from Obi-Wan, the Obi-Wan show. The black and red.
Oh, the Purge Trooper.
Purge Trooper. The Purge Trooper looked like it was going to be light up too, and it wasn't.
Right.
It was painted red helmet. So I thought, I was like, oh, it's going to be light up. It wasn't. So
I skipped that.
This is definitely not going to be light up at all. And I don't think the chest is going to be either. You'll see, because they're not going to put money into it. like that to make to
He's
be able to
right.
get
No,
more
that's
money out
true.
of it.
They're not gonna put money into that character that close.
Correct. But I'll definitely get him.
But yeah, I'm definitely getting this one just for the simple purpose that I didn't get the first Moth. Although in this one, did he have the dark saber in this scene? He did,
No,
right?
he didn't. No,
He
he didn't.
didn't.
I don't think he came in with the dark saber. I don't think
Right.
so.
So they're gonna get you like that. They want you to get the dark saber either with the first version or with that Mando. So you're not gonna get it here. You're
Right.
gonna get this staff. You're gonna get the jetpack. You're going to get I don't know what else he used in this scene.
This
Yeah,
light up.
he used that, but he used other stuff before he got that. Oh, and actually, now that you're saying that, those troopers that were holding that staff are probably going to come. Now that we see that, what do you think?
The what do you call it? The super commandos, I think, should be made. I'm surprised they haven't made them.
I think they're going to do them too.
I think so too. But the fact that they haven't teased them yet
is weird.
Super commandos look incredible. You got the fighters, you got the ones with the shield, you got the ones that are flying. Really, really badass ones. They better release the Praetorian Guards. Oh, those would be. They're definitely gonna. They're definitely gonna. He's destroyed. He destroyed the dark saber during the. Oh, that's right. Yeah, he didn't have it. Yeah, he didn't have it. He didn't have it. Yeah. So we got this guy, and then that is it. Let me see if I because I think I found something else. Something.
He got something, guys.
Yeah, let me see if it's up. If it's not up, then we'll go right into the
Figures of the week.
Yeah, we'll do the figure of the week. No, it's not up.
What was it?
No, I thought it was something.
Guys,
like
he's hiding stuff.
I thought it was something. No, I thought it was something third party that might have been released, but it wasn't. So
he's hiding the link.
Yeah. He's hiding the link. So no, there was nothing out. So we're gonna get into the figure of the week, right? So who wants to go first? Mike, you want to go first, or you want to go first, Flavio?
No, I got nothing else, so I gotta grab it.
All right, go ahead, Flavio.
I'll go first. So my figure of the week, Thor and Joker, is not in a box. I'm working on my video finally, so I got this bad boy out, and I said, you know what, screw it. I won't make them wait, for the video, just because
I can't even tell what it is by that thing sticking out of it. I'm wondering what it is right now.
You can't tell?
You can't tell what it is. I have no idea what it is right now. Oh, you got that?
Yeah.
Oh, you just opened it. You've had that.
Yeah, I've had that. I got two of these guys
what
right
is that,
here.
501st?
Yeah, this is the 501st, the OG
one?
trooper.
Phase 1.
Yeah, the phase 1 bucket on there, just because
I
am a fan of the phase 1. Yeah, I got him on there with the jetpack. I'm trying to get like a good angle of like where I can show him, but yeah, he's got the RP the rocket launcher there, and the phase 1 bucket. I got him with the jetpack and the thrusters going off there. I really love this figure, guys, believe it or not. Like, when I got it out of the box, Fab, I was like, dang, he's so much different than like Captain Rex. And like, Captain Rex was really good, but for some reason, I don't know if it's because I've had Captain Rex out for a while now. I don't really like move the poses that much. Like, I'll pose them and then I don't go too crazy. This is a pretty dynamic pose. I just did this for tonight, and I'll probably take him out of that. But
that is a gorgeous pose. That looks super badass right there.
The body here, the body on these guys, for some reason, is sturdy to me. Like,
they're tight. They're nice and tight.
I really, really love it. And just the accents of the blue on this, you can't beat that. Like, this guy is super, super sick. I love that phase 1 helmet too. And I love that they give you the option to give you that Ahsoka phase 2 helmet. and also the Phase 2 blue 501st helmet. So there's so many and you get so many guns. You get I didn't even put it on, but the big rotary gun too. It was a good release, and I remember that these guys were going like blue screen back in the day, and I remember I like cop 2 at the same time. So I'm really happy that I got these guys, and I only got one out for right now. I'm trying to finish up my review and stuff like that, but I'm probably going to display both of them. I don't know though. I really love that aerial pose, but I'm trying to get a lunging pose going. This one's more of like he's, but I'm going to get the lunging pose going and having like them coming out from behind Captain Rex. That's kind of what my vision is for right now. But yep, my figure of the week is the 501st.
Michael.
Right. Here
What
it
do you
is.
got? What do you got? What do you got?
Most recent shelf grab.
Ooh, you
that's
know what's
crazy.
funny? You know what's funny about that figure? So when those figures came out, remember it was the OG Magneto and the OG Professor X, and I think they were Toys R Us, right?
This was not Toys R Us. This was a third-party company that I don't recall their name.
Okay, I thought it was Toys R Us. I regret
This
that.
chair is sick.
That chair, yep.
That chair is crazy, bro.
Didn't they
The
make
detail?
2 chairs? Didn't they make 2 chairs, or was it just 1 chair?
I don't know.
That's a beautiful chair.
But yeah, this chair, how this came out, and I think
Yeah,
this
that
for a
is
third-party figure, this was like $350.
I remember
This
that.
this was back then too, right?
I remember that. Yep. I think that's why I didn't get it, because I was like, man, for a third party, that's expensive. But I wanted that
It's
chair.
expensive, and you know what? It's not that it's, but yeah, it's got it's got metal, right? It's got die-cast parts. It's
How's that? That body's got to be trash, though, right?
well, it sits in a chair. So what do you need it to be?
So I'm saying, like, that it's not like a nice body.
I've never tried to pose. It's
Oh,
not
okay, I
like
got
I've ever tried to pose it.
Gotcha.
It's been sitting down ever since.
It's not a Flavio Flex without the shipper body.
You imagine?
Imagine. Oh my god, you guys are crazy. Yeah, that was a sick pose. That looks dope. Yeah.
I try. I mean,
Cheers.
I definitely want to get better with posing, but
Yeah, no,
I
that
try to
figure-
do good.
That figure, Joker J, came out years ago. I remember it. And
When did this come out, you think?
when?
Yeah, when do you think this came out? 14,
I'm
15?
I'm gonna say this was about 2000 and I want to say 10, 11, 12.
Wow, that's old.
Man, that's up. It's actually held. You know what? It's held up, man.
It's not bad. Yeah, that's not terrible.
It really has held up.
Does it say the date or no?
Oh no. Does it say a date on the? No.
No, if it's not licensed, it's not going to say that. They don't want to leave any tracks.
Exactly.
All right, guys. So my figure of the week, and then guys, don't leave because we got the OSC showcase after to show you guys the coolest pictures of the week from the group. So my figure of the week is I felt feisty today. I felt like punching somebody. So my favorite boxer of all time, Michael Jackson. It's no, I'm kidding, Mike Tyson. This, like I said, my favorite boxer of all time. This is one. I have multiples of him. These, I believe, were Storm collectibles, if I'm not mistaken. Really, really nice figures. I got like 2 of these, I believe, and then like a couple of different other brands that were made over the years. But my favorite boxer is
I like the
Mike
blue
Tyson.
and yellow.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful. This figure came with 2 different outfits. And you could have him wearing like the regular outfit or this USA outfit, and then obviously this robe, Catskill Boxing Club. So one of my favorite figures of all time, guys, right here. I hope you like it. Thank you.
Nice. I like the little Everlast helmet too.
I love the. Oh wait, my alarm. There we go. All right, so now quickly before you guys run out of here, we have
What is
what I
this?
like to call the OSC showcase. We went over it last Saturday. This is going to only happen on Saturday, so I could get enough pictures throughout the week. And again, I'm only picking, the ones that I find, to be the best. If you guys, wanna recommend some pictures or send me your pictures directly, you're welcome to do so. CGL Toys 2015. Ooh, I was closed by 5 years. We got Julio Cesar Chavez needs his own figure. Absolutely. Thank you, my friend. We got Flavio that Fabio Fuego and Mike that. Yep. Really, really nice. He suck it Saturdays. I have to see. I can't. I was gonna say I have to come up with a hashtag, but I don't. I don't have to do anything because believe me, I'm good. I'm good. So here we go. Picture number 1. Where are you? Where are you? All right, number 1. First picture. This is from Babo 16 Junkie. He's been taking. I love his background. He always takes pictures with his background, and there's something about the colors that make his figures pop. And I love the way this looks, especially with the white suit. So that's why I picked this figure. Look at. Do you guys recognize his back here?
Yeah, who doesn't?
What is it?
We used to go every Friday there, bro.
Crazy,
Blockbuster.
Right? That's a sick.
That's a sick LED.
It's a what do you call it? Light?
It's a light box.
A light box.
That's cool.
That's sick. So second picture, John Santana. He takes some incredible pictures. Let me just so you guys can see. Look at that. Obviously, it's it's photoshopped and stuff, but
that looks really cool. Look at the
incredible. Look at how beautiful that looks.
The Doctor Strange effect too.
The Doctor Strange effect is good. That's what makes the picture for me. So shout out to John. Then we got another one from John. Look at that. How sick is that?
That looks crazy.
So you got Venom fighting Spider-Man, and it's the
snap!
the Zombie Hunter.
See him down there.
Yeah, Zombie Hunter Spider-Man. Sick. Look how he's hanging from the corner of the wall. Right. Insane pose. Beautiful. That lighting in the spider. Yep.
Yeah, that is crazy.
He takes sick pictures. The next one is John Santana, Daredevil.
Wow, that one is like a movie poster.
Exactly. He takes incredible pictures. Look at that. Look, I don't know if you could tell, but do you see the rain? There's a rain effect in there.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a rain effect in there. Beautiful.
That's crazy.
Then we have Local Lou.
Snap.
With his first post of the group. Look at that.
That's crazy.
He's got that. To think of that is insane. I would have never thought about that.
He literally came back from the
DeLorean. And look, the whole DeLorean's lit up and his eyes lit up. And look how it matches.
That's crazy too.
Crazy. So that's a beautiful picture. And then we have J.R. Salinas. Look at that.
You gotta love that pair.
Look at this boba pose. I saw that boba pose and I was like, this.
Yeah, it looks cool.
I do like that.
I was like, this is really nice. And he looks mean as hell. And I can't wait to get her. I still no notifications on when she's going to be shipping or whatever. So I don't know. But this is a beautiful, beautiful picture as well. And I think this is the last one. Lahara showing off his 9.8 graded comic books.
Oh my goodness.
Yep, with his Spider-Man what is it?
Homemade suit.
Homemade suit.
Damn,
homemade suit Spider-Man. Look at that pose.
I like
really,
that
really
pose.
Nice.
It's a really good figure too.
With the Kingspin head in the back. No, I didn't. Send it to me. I want to see it. And let me see. Nope, that's it. That was the last picture of the night. Roberto, send it to me.
I like guys who do that. Either, they put a couple comic books by their statue or by their figure.
Yeah, that
It looks
that is
nice.
cool.
It looks
It
nice.
does look
Yeah.
nice.
Nice work, everybody. Yeah, no, beautiful pictures. Harold, we need more of you, more from you. Because I wanna show some of yours too. I don't think you posted much this week. That's why I didn't see any of yours. But last week I had some of yours. That's a cool one. Yeah, no, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Um, was that it? I think that was it. I think we're done, guys. We did it. Um, as always, guys, thank you guys for watching. We'll be back. We'll be back when? What's today? We'll be back
Every
Tuesday.
Saturday.
Yeah, we'll be back Tuesday. 7 p.m. Eastern. Don't forget, I haven't changed my schedule until August, probably. I'll let you guys know about that. What else? There was something. Flavio, what are you getting? What's coming soon for you?
Well, I got that Garfield Amazing Spider-Man coming for me, and I think that's about it. I have got no notification on my Cad Bane. I still haven't got charged for that, so I'm assuming it'll be like another week and a half for that. So I'll be getting Cad Bane and that here soon. The Amazing Spider-Man.
So you're getting Cad Bane, Spider-Man 2, Amazing Spider-Man 2, and what else?
That should be it for right now.
But you still got tons to open left.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you still got.
And then I still got I got a couple payment plans open and whatnot.
Mike, what about you? What are you expecting to get shipped soon?
I have a whole bunch coming. I think I said last time it was supposed to be here actually, but some kind of delay happening from the Midwest to New York. So yeah, all my stuff's delayed. You know, the Sylvies, the Lokis. I got that Wonder Woman. I got the last Wonder Woman from Underground Figures. I got a bunch though. I got 8 or 9 figures coming in one shipment. It weighs like 18 pounds.
Oh my God, can you imagine? That's so sick. Those holes are the best feeling in the world.
No, not when your wife signs for it.
No, I mean,
sucks.
Plus on top of the fact that you don't open them right away, but like when they come in, that was the best. When I used to get like cases and like I used to get 2, 3, and they used to.
Well, that's okay. If I get 1 or 2, she pushes it off to the side, and you got a box today, right? When I get an 18-pound hot toy shipment, she's like, she goes, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" Because I'll even give her a hard time. Watch your spending this month. And I got 18 pounds of hot toys coming in.
That's so funny. That's so funny. Yeah, so guys, for me, let me tell you guys real quick what's coming. Like I said, I'm waiting for my email for my Ecto 1 Afterlife. I paid off my Spider-Man 2.0. I am my Amazing Spider-Man's charging on Monday. My Lizard Diorama is charging on Monday. My Cad Bane is charging on Monday. And my Moon Knight should be here on Tuesday. And yeah, no news on Fennec at all. And Fennec is paid for. All I need to do is pay the $20 shipping and 20 something dollar tax, which is comes out to 44 and change. And that's it. So yeah, we'll see you guys on Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Please don't forget. Thank you guys for staying here. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for being active. Without you guys, I would be by myself. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.